Fight Night Barbecue Chat. Brought to you by Now Lunacy's Amazon storefront. Tonight is Open Mic Night. Promote your channel, product, or services. Send your pictures to be entered in tonight's giveaway to the following email. These were our last Livestream's picture submissions. What's going on Tuesday night crowd? Excuse me. Welcome to tonight's live chat. Cheers to everybody that's in the chat. As you see, I got here a little board that reminds me of the stuff I want to talk about, and maybe some suggestions I'll write down here in just a bit. But first of all, before we start and see who's in the chat,
there is some links. Click to support that helps pay the shipping costs to the prizes tonight or other nights. I'm not sure if we're going to do a giveaway tonight, but send a pic anyway. I'll tell you what, you send a pic tonight, and if we don't do a giveaway, that's an extra entry for next week's giveaway. So if you send a pic tonight and next week, you'll have 2 entries if we don't do a giveaway tonight. So definitely send a pic in tonight. Another thing, don't forget, click to support. The links down there on the bottom. Tonight's links, they're not paying much for some reason. I don't know. But so click them 5 times each if you can, each one of you guys. So let's get to who's in the chat. Demoose, cheers, buddy. And I'm switching it up tonight, guys. I'll show you what I'm drinking in just a bit. I'm switching it up because you guys get tired of me seeing drinking that ranch water. Demoose, cheers to you, buddy. And homie, Dave, I gotta go visit you pretty soon at your work and stock up on some seasonings. But cheers, Dave. Tim, what's going on? How's it going? Cheers, Tim. Yes. Daddy Dutch, what's going on? So I think right now I do have 2 picture submissions. I think it's the Moose and Daddy Dutch. Just to give you a heads up of where I'm at. The Moose and Daddy Dutch. Yeah. All right. Dave, Real Meat Stick, what's going on? Cheers, buddy. Good evening there, MBL. Saludos. Mm. Mm. An item to barbecue that usually isn't barbecue. Any suggestion, guys? 12 degrees and wind again here. Ooh, crazy cold. You got a picture by David H. Yeah, that's cold. Our high was at -4 today. Oh my God, Daddy Dutch. Damn it, boy. That is, man, I don't know how you guys survive that. What kind of heating do you have, man, at home? Do you just turn on everything or what? How do you stay warm at that kind of weather? Oh, look at Des there saying, yeah, we're at 58, dropping by the weekend. We'll be in the 20s at night. Whoa, that's cold for Florida. Include your own events. Correctional, how's it going, buddy? Judge, good to see you in the chat. Cheers. Oh. I'll put up the link also tonight for the open mic night. Anybody is welcome to come in and promote their product, their services, their channel, or any ideas. You just want to hang out and come up and just say, you know, I do this as a hobby. What do you guys think? Whatever you guys think, man. Cheers, everybody. Bigfoot out. Nah, I'm not Bigfoot. I'm only 5'9". I'm fucking short. But Mexicans usually are short, so I'm probably tall. I'm tall for a Mexican. Oh, 3 little clicks. Appreciate it there, Tim. I clicked them while you're waiting for you. All right. I said knives, less cost for shipping. You're right, Paulie. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, when I tell you what, we're going to cover that in just a bit. But when it's multiple things, it's actually harder to ship, even if it's. Well, I'll talk about that in just a bit. You didn't see your pic. What did you send, Greg? Can you tell us what you sent? Maybe I didn't get it. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, I see your email. But let me show you what came in. You're not attaching it correctly. That's why you didn't see the pic. You see that? And that's 2 times. Let me put it up there. Greg. That's all the times. There's no there's another one there. It doesn't come through. You're not attaching it correctly. So we figured that one out. What's going on, Lep? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, like I said, guys, there's Paulie. He has a channel. Lep has a channel. Um, my dog's barking for some reason. One of the three, or they're not my dogs. They're my wife's dogs. Uh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'll have the link up in just a bit for those of you that want to jump on. Let me just cover some of this stuff. Burping my Mickey D's that I ate earlier. That's hilarious. 7 degrees, coldest -2. Man, I don't know how you guys survive that, man. Uh, Man, my dogs. No, same room. I just put a light and then this board here. What's going on, Rick? Rickster. You see Rick's picture in the intro? Hmm. It's been cold for weeks. I bet, man. You're in northern states, man. You guys stay cold forever. Making it through, checking for TSA at the airport is an accomplishment. Checking in for TSA. Hmm. Everybody saying hi to each other. Yes. So tonight, Rick, if I don't do a giveaway, if you send in a pic tonight, it'll be included as an entry for next week. So if you send a picture next week, you'll be entered twice. Your name will be twice on the wheel. If I don't do a giveaway tonight, if I get a lot of names tonight, then I'll do a giveaway tonight. I got a few prizes, but that's one of the subjects we're going to touch on in just a few minutes. Greg Johnson, you had it on your phone last week. Oh, okay, I did. I'll check again. Maybe it goes away in a few within a few days. If that's so, I make the video the day of the live. That may be the reason why they're gone. I wait to do things last minute because I got so many things to do every friggin' day. Yeah, one of that's Super Pac-Man. That one has some pretty cool games. Oh, thanks there, correctional. We'll talk about it tonight if anybody has any questions. Pick of what? What is the grinder? It could be a pick of anything. Your pizza ovens, probably some of your pizza, your dogs, your drink that you're drinking tonight, what you or restaurant that you went, whatever, man, whatever you want. Yep, answer your phone. I was telling you, you look kind of buff there, Rick. Tonight's drink. Can anybody guess what it is? I'm already done. Does anybody have an idea what this is? Any idea? What's going on, 805? Cheers. Triple switch. No, no. Let's see. I'll give you a little peek of. Can anybody see that? Any idea what I'm drinking? Anybody, anytime. Natty Light, good guess. Good guess, but no, not Natty Light. Not ranch water. What's going on, George 805? A little bit closer. You guys got to get it there, right there. Come on. Maybe I'm asking too much. Did you guys see that? Root beer. No, man. Let's see here. Did you guys see that? Blue Moon. Good choice. Good choice. I like Blue Moon. No, it's going to be Happy Dad. Death Row Records version of Happy Dad. Grape. Grape flavor. Ooh-wee. Grape. So we caught up to the chat, I think. Something good I win. So tonight what we're talking about is first the 10K giveaways. 10K giveaways that we gave away, when was it, last week? Yeah, I think last week. Tuesday was the first day somebody should have gotten their prize. And I want to say that was Sal. Sal got his prize Tuesday. So Sal, if you're in the chat, please confirm. And then let's see here. By Wednesday, Lone Bull should have his prize. Lone Bull, no, so you should have it in today, Sal. Good to see you in the chat. And then it's going to be Lone Bull. Fuck, I forgot. And I think I want to say Tuesday. It's also going to be Trumpet Master. So if you're in the chat there, Trumpet, I think you should have gotten yours already. Then Wednesday, no, wait a minute, I'm getting mixed up. No, Wednesday it's going to be Lone Bull, and then Friday it's going to be Simon, and then Monday of next week, since Tim is so far away in Washington, you should get it by Monday, Tim. But sometimes it comes a day early, so if it does, you might get it Saturday. Who knows, Tim? But you should get it by Monday. So just FYI, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So we got that out of the way. And like I said earlier, if you do send a pic tonight and we don't do a giveaway, you'll be entered twice next week. If you send in a pic next week as well. So the people we have that have sent in. Oh wait, I'm getting the wrong writing instrument here. So we got. Oh, we got a whole bunch all of a sudden. We got Greg Johnson, and I'm gonna check your pick right now, real quick. It doesn't look safe. Let's see here. Yeah, Greg, check this out. Oh, there we go. Now I got it, and I'm gonna save it right now. Okay. We got Tim. We got Judge. We got Dez. Hey guys, I'm gonna put up the. We got Buzz. I'm gonna put up the link in just a minute. So if anybody wants to jump on, put your pretty face on. Let me just finish hitting these topics here real quick, and then we got Rick G. And then come on up, man. Come on up, and let's talk about your plans, your next cook. Let's talk about your channel or something else that you're promoting. Yeah. And if you have any questions, we do have a poll. I don't know. We'll talk about the poll in just a bit as well. You see, I keep forgetting these things. So the next thing is a sausage video. I don't know if you guys saw the sausage video. I did visited a sausage factory. So I think I uploaded that yesterday, and it's doing okay. I was gonna say that that was my first visit to a sausage factory, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Um, I was gonna say, if you guys give me ideas, another place to visit, would you like to see like a seasoning factory, sausage factory, and meat packing plant? That doesn't sound right. Uh, yeah, give me some ideas. So once again, click to support. The links on the bottom. 3 clicks on the bottom. Do those a few times, each one of them, and that will help pay the shipping cost for the prizes that we give away. And then future giveaways. We do have a poll up on the. Let's see. Is it allowing you to vote? I might have accidentally closed it. Is it allowing you guys to vote on the poll there? Let me check and see. It's asking me to sign in. I'll do that in a little bit. So let's talk about future giveaways real quick. Do you guys give me ideas? Do you guys like meat thermometers? Do you guys like tongs and not barbecue accessories, wireless meat thermometers, kitchenware, cookware, Dutch cast iron stuff? I know you guys like knives. Let's just put knives right off the bat right here, because I know you guys like knives. Because that's always the biggest prize right here, knives. Right here. Most of you guys always voted okay. Always like knives. No, I'm not in San Antonio. I just have a daughter that lives there. I go there quite often. Oh, Simon says G3 smokers. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. That's hard to give away. It'd be cool if like Old Country would give away like one of their portables. That would be cool. Like one of those portable. So should we put, grills, like maybe a grill? The vibrator's next, Tim. How did you read my mind? The vibrator is next. That's gonna be the next video in my reviews channel. I'm done with the video. But yeah, that's already worked out. So good choice. Elf knives are better. Oof, knives are better. Yeah, knives are always good. I'm with Simon. We all need cookers. We'll put grills, okay? I think maybe some grills would be nice. Grills there. That's an idea. You'll find a local pizza place. I'll showcase the operation. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Let me see here. So I'll put pizza up here. That's an idea. Pizza visit. I love pizza, man. That's awesome right down on the sound. Griddle top. Griddle top. Yeah, that's another one. Let's go big. Send me a smoke slinger. Oh, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't even own a smoke slinger. I would love to own one of those. But let's move on. Nathan, can I call you Nathan, James? You made the Thor's hammer tacos after watching your video. They were great. That's awesome, man. Send me a pic if you took any pics, man. I'd love to see that. And if you send a pic, we'll enter you in the giveaway either tonight or the next live stream. And that's another thing. Whether you're here or not, if you send in a pic tonight and we don't do a giveaway tonight, you'll still be entered in next week's live stream giveaway, and you don't have to be present. We'll just contact you. Hey, you won. That would probably piss some people off that are live in the live stream, and some of you that don't make it and still win, you're like, eat it. Yeah, I'd love to see a picture of that, the Thor's hammer. Tacos. Now I said grills are better. Screw knives. Yeah, grills are definitely better, but we'd have to think of something that I'd have to get with the company to say, hey, I'm not going to pay the shipping on that because grills are expensive to send. So I'd have them send it. Go to the vibrator factory. That's hilarious, man. Okay, if you guys want to see the vibrator we're giving away, I don't think it's going to be next week, but I'll tell you what, dude. If we do give this away and you guys enter, maybe we'll do it give away with the other one. This is the Coco G Spot flexible head vibrator. Has 5 speeds. Man, you guys are going to freak out with the video of this. Anyway, if you win it and you don't want it, use it as an elephant gift, dude. It would be hilarious if you save it for Christmas. If you win it and you give it away to somebody, and when they open it, that person's eyes on Christmas. You know what I mean? That, hey, it's cool. You don't have to buy something like that. A griddle or a girdle? Oh yeah, Simon, you got to be more specific. Huge ass slice of pizza. I'm hoping. How about a knife sharpener? Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Would you say the electric knife sharpener, or you guys like the diamond stone? The diamond stone sharpener or the electric sharpener? I'll just put knife sharpener. Sharpener. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. That is definitely a good idea. Because we're all winning knives. How are we gonna sharpen them, right? How are we gonna sharpen them? Cool, cool. Look forward to seeing that. What you cooking in? there, Nathan? Nathan L. Did you cook it in what kind of smoker? Get a ball gag. No, actually, they had a one of those, uh, the female anatomy for a guy. I said, then why'd you send me this? But maybe for the next giveaway. I don't know. Holly, one time I took a poll and I asked what do you guys want to see on the next giveaway or future giveaways. One of them was one of the answers was sex toy. So the sex toy, well, that was the number one answer. Most people picked that. So I said, okay, you guys want a sex toy for me to give away? And next thing you know, I got three different emails from three different companies said that they would send me a sex toy. But then they found out I was a barbecue channel. It was like, how does a sex toy work in with a barbecue? And then I explained it to all of them. The first one that responded was these people, the Southcom, uh, and they sent me these, and now I'm giving them away in a future video. I mean, in a future live stream. So yeah, that's what this vibrator has to do with the barbecue channel. There you go. Massage the pizza dough, Paulie. If your neck feels bad, all you put it there. If there's like you want to scratch the nose or something, just put it up here. You're gonna freak out with the power it has, dude. You're gonna see the video. It's wow. I'll give it to my brother. He and I don't get along. That's fucking hilarious. Us barbecue people could use a girdle. No kidding, man. No kidding. Here's another good suggestion: cutting boards. Yeah, cutting boards. Yeah, that's a good one, man. A nice cutting board. Actually, I have a cutting board right here to give away if we were to do a cutting board. It's wrapped in plastic, so don't worry about me putting the beer over it. Flashlight. Flashlight. Like there's lights for flash, like the nipple type lights, or what do you mean by flashlights? I'm like Hall and Notes, can't go for that. Uh, Gotta check for probe temperature. There you go. There you go, Cut. Oh, that's hilarious. Let me put up the invite, man. Anybody want to jump on? We'll talk. And I'm pretty much almost done with the chat and catching up with the chat. I was going to say you're giving away one and you kept the other two. Mm. There you go. It's a barbecue sauce mixer. No kidding. It can be. I had to there and BL. I had to do a video for it. Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna have to get a beer in just a bit. Mm. There's a link if anybody wants to jump on. Yeah, so tonight I'm taking suggestions for future giveaways. Future giveaways. So far, we got knives, grills. Grills is gonna be a hard one. I'm not gonna lie, but I can make it happen. For if I ever get to higher up there, I'll make it happen. Guys, honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. The more people that show up here and click those links and all that, this kind of advertisement and promotion is being sought after now. When people say I'm going to give away this and that, because the links are appearing in the chat, we talk about them, people click on them. it generates a good conversation about them, and then it goes from there, and it stays in my storefront forever. So if anybody comes back and sees this live, they can go visit. So we got knives, griddles, sharpeners, knife sharpeners, and cutting boards. Any suggestions for future giveaways? You guys, let us know, man. Um, Timid agitator. I tell my brother 5 to 6 speeds, all separate. I tell my brother 5 to 6 speeds.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Good thing you turned it down.
Hold on. I'm trying to get my earbud back on. Hold on.
Okay.
Where's it at?
Sounds good, man.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, well, fuck it. Fuck the earbud. Do what now?
No, sounds good. Sounds good. I can hear you.
All right. I was saying screw the earbud. I had the earbud in and I thought it was going to pick up on it. What's going on?
Not much, man. How's your day going?
Oh, another day in paradise.
I hear you.
Friggin-
Cold up there, right?
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Went and got my granddaughter from school today and, man, froze my fucking nuts off waiting on that damn bus. Because up here, man, like I said, they don't have school buses. The kids take public transportation. If you don't drive, then kids are on public transportation going to and from school. So. Let me turn this thing down. Hold on.
Yeah, I hear something in the background. Barbecue gloves. That's awesome, Rick. You guys, you have a good suggestion there. And then spritzers. So I'll tell you, let's see here. Knives. I already got some to give away. Partner, I could make that happen. I'm in negotiations with them. Not the cutting boards yet. The barbecue gloves already in negotiations with them. So that would be the grills, cutting board, and spritzers so far. So you guys already hit the knives and the barbecue gloves. I already got those coming in. Any suggestions for future giveaways? That's what we're talking here.
Dildos.
Arateco backpack? Is that the way you say it? What are those? Oh, the travel backpack. Let's see here. Oh, that's the one I had. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they actually did reach out to us. Backpack. They said, "Hey, that's enough of the clicks. How about a sample?" And I should have answered them. But I'll put it on the board there, so I'll remember. Flat tops for camping stoves. Okay. What do you mean flat tops? Like a griddle flat top?
Hey,
What do you
man.
mean?
Hey,
Yo.
spring is coming, man. Time for fishing and all that. You might want to reach out to some like fishing companies and stuff for fishing rods or tackle, or because I'm sure there's a lot of avid fishermen in there, or people that go camping with tents and.
Oh yeah.
You can try them right there. And hey, your retirement's coming up, and
Yeah.
probably going to be a bunch of people in your front yard camping out. One of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, get them buying some tents, man. Reach
Right.
out to Coleman, or even if it's the Walmart brand. What is that? Ozark or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
I can't see the comments on what I'm on, so I got to keep looking over here.
I'll check your email. I sent you some pics of a recent trip for a good cause. I see that. That's in DC.
Where'd he come in DC? Oh, by the way, Steven, what's up, buddy? I didn't see the comment in the chat before.
That's some cool pics, man. Really cool pics. Thanks there, Correctional. Let me put down Correctional.
I tried to call Lep the other night. I went out walking, man. I was like, I just Sunday evening was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
So I went and hopped on the train, went on down by the wharf and stuff where we used to do graffiti and shit by the Wall of Fame, and I could not find my way down through there, man. I took so many pics though. It was pretty cool, man, because like a lot of the pictures I took, you can see like the monument up between the where all these old like train bridges go across, and they're like all stone. You know what I'm saying? And I was like recording trains going across, graffiti on them, because I'm trying to do a graffiti video while I'm here. And like you can see the monument on one side, and then you can see like the top of the Capitol to another spot, and the top of the Library of Congress where my dad worked. And I was like, man, it was dark. I couldn't get good footage, but I got good pics. So
That's cool.
Hopefully I'll be able to put something out good.
You can put something out explaining each pic and you just narrating it somewhat, or even just wording some text wording under it,
Yeah, I did a short the other day. All my shorts keep coming out unlisted or something, it says, and I'm like, why is it doing that? But I mean, they're still showing. But I did do one that had a train going across on one of them old bridges right there where I could see the monument in the background. And but it's on my shorts.
I'll check it out. I haven't seen it. Now, can I send out a shout out for that organization? I respect your podcasting platform. Yes, definitely, man. Give a shout out if you want to come on, man. The invite's there. Let me just go grab another beer real quick, and you're welcome to put whatever you want to post here on the chat or come on board and we'll talk. Give me a second there, Buzz. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're gonna leave me to run your chat for a minute. That's not a good thing, or I don't know if it can be or bad. So what's everybody been doing? We still need to get Al a damn refrigerator so he can have his beer right there, and one of the little toilet seats so he can pee pee and poo poo right there too. Not a whole lot of people saying anything. Guess I'm not that interesting. Who's that Moose? Well, I'm sorry I ain't got nothing back to you yet. Like I said, I'm not at home anymore for a little bit. David Hernandez, my boy, what's going on? You gotta excuse me, I got my court clothes on today, man. Freaking didn't have laundry done, so I had to throw on the khakis. And most people say this is church clothes. Like, I'm gonna dress for church. I'm dressing for court, motherfucker. With my Timberlands. Lep, I don't know if you're still here. I got something to send to you too. Some pics. Freaking, I found some good food trucks down there. I mean, they were like cool looking, like straight up old school, straight square body, freaking cool ass looking food trucks. I think you'd appreciate. Who's saying anything?
All right.
Thank you. Now I don't have to worry about being the star of the show.
Habitat for Humanity. It's a great organization, supports veterans, as well as helps people to obtain home ownership. Wow, that's neat.
Yeah, that's where ain't that where people go around like gated areas too, and bad areas where people come through and help build houses and all that.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
What's going on, Paulie? How you doing tonight? There's a little bit of an echo. Do you have YouTube running it on?
I'm just using the phone.
Oh, there you go. Now I can hear you good. Great,
Yeah.
great.
Let me check.
There's some feedback or something. If you have it open in your browser, sometimes it feeds back. Habitat for Humanity is beautiful people and has a beautiful mission statement to help people. If possible, check them out. Can we put up the link there, Correctional? No kidding.
I'll be right back.
Is that better?
Yeah, sounds good.
Smoke a little bit.
Wow, I didn't know that, Des.
Is that better, Al?
Yeah, definitely. You're louder and clearer.
Okay.
Hey, so Paulie, is that
Yeah.
where you shoot your some of your videos with that background, or is that a?
This is the Detmerd studio. Yes.
Alright.
It's freezing here.
Oh, you're outside.
Where I'm at. Little lady's got a heater while she's watching TV in front of her, so it's keeping the furnace from coming on as much as it should. So it's really cold where I'm at right now. Yeah, this is the same room I got the pizza oven in. Yeah, it's the same room, and the brick walls. That thing, you know.
Yeah, so guys that aren't familiar with Paulie runs a channel where he mostly covers either pizza reviews. He does pizza reviews or does pizza of his own.
Yeah, and I'm not limited to pizza. That's the one thing, and it's all about food. That's all, and that's what I did in Navy. I was a culinary specialist, and I enjoy it. So
there you go.
But pizza is really fascinating to me, and it's a science and it's an art at the same time.
Definitely. Des is saying they also have resale stores and such that goes to help build homes. Wow. Thanks for the info there, Des and Correctional. I didn't know that.
Wonder if I can make the screen bigger.
You can actually turn your phone this way.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, much better. Hello to everybody saying hello.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's any moderator out there that can put up both those links to Paulie's channel and then maybe to Habitat for Humanity. You can put up the links to that. That would definitely be cool.
I actually considered. I do YouTube for fun. I do it because I'm getting older. I'm over 60. Okay, so I kind of do it for an archive for people to see me someday later, right? And
Right.
Although I am monetized, I'm not really thinking about that. I've even considered not being monetized, but I don't know if YouTube or AdSense what they would do about that if I just didn't monetize videos. So I don't know if they'd have a problem with that. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that.
Well, I think somewhere in there it says stop. It says something on AdSense. It has like an opt-out type thing somewhere. Yeah. I saw. So I don't know.
But I enjoy it. It's fun, that kind of thing.
Definitely, YouTube is fun, man, and it's always good. I would say, how would I say this? Sometimes you surprise yourself because you'll. I guess most of us have a formula of doing videos, and times when you do it a little bit differently, it's a little bit of a sense of accomplishment, like, or when you go outside of your element, like when you went to the Philippines and you're looking for pizza joints there too.
Yeah, they're
And,
terrible there. Yeah.
and so,
I mean, here's the thing about the Philippines, you go there and you want to eat something that you're used to eating, you're not going to find it. You better get acquainted with the Filipino local food. And even if you think you know Filipino food, you say, okay, I want chicken adobo. Chicken adobo, it's soy sauce, lemon, garlic. And as Americans or North Americans or whatever, we all like to eat the meat primarily, right? And
right.
but you go there, you get about 2 ounces of meat, and they put them on top of a mountain of rice. And that's how they do everything. So when I was there, I'd be ordering like 2 to 3 orders of whatever I was ordering,
Right. Just to get
and
enough meat.
all the rice I would give my nephew Miko, who was always with us. So
So Rick's saying, I'm not used to seeing Paulie without a slice of pizza in his hand.
yeah. What can I say? It's hard for me to see this, but
when I went out the other night, talking about when I was trying to find the Wall of Fame, and everything was shut off because, man, I ain't been in the city living here in like at least 25, 30 years. I've been in Arkansas for 15, so actually living here, and I actually lived up the road. But anyways, I went looking, and I was like, there's a spot called Manny and Olga's Pizza right down the street. I mean, it's a train stop from here. And I've been meaning to touch it, man. And I stopped that night, dude. I'm glad I did. $6, man. I mean, big old New York style slice. Pepperoni, just cheese pool all the way. Every bite you took all the way to the end. I ate every bit of crust, man. It's the best fucking pizza I've had in over 20 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
What part of the country are you in?
I'm in DC right now.
DC.
I'm in the dirty city.
The swamp.
I'm about I guess 5 miles from where I grew up and was born in DC, and I'm only about 8 blocks from Capitol Hill.
Really?
That's where I got.
Where are you from originally, though?
Right here in DC.
You got an accent from the South, don't you?
Yeah, I lived in Arkansas for the past 15 years. And I just got up here, what was it, Al? New Year's Eve? Yeah, I got here New Year's Eve. Having some problems at home. I'm trying to work shit out. And then, so I come up and stay with my daughter and my granddaughter for a while.
Yeah. Wow, you must have some money to live in DC. It's expensive there.
No, I don't. That's the thing.
Oh. Appreciate it there, Tim.
Huh?
Tim put up the link. Appreciate it, Tim.
This city's changed a lot. I mean, it is expensive. I like to drink beer. Beer's cheap. Food's pretty cheap. Cigarettes, which I do smoke, they can go to like $15 a damn pack. And I'm like, I'm going to have to quit.
Wow.
I've never heard of that correctional. Cali Eskrima is an art based from the Philippines. It's very much reality based with knife weaponry. Al, you would love it. Have you ever heard of that, Polly?
I missed it. I'm trying to look at it.
Practicing Cali Eskrima, which is an art based,
And my wife's family in the Philippines, they abuse knives, and all the knives that they got are from China, and they're junk. And they sharpen them with they sharpen them on a piece of concrete. So I don't know. Not really the same, I guess. But although my sister-in-law is a good cook, and I don't know if you've seen that footage or the video or whatever, but yeah, there's some good stuff, but respect for cooking equipment.
Yeah.
If you can find them, there's some good Filipino marinades and stuff called Mamacita.
Yeah, I know, Mamacita.
Yeah,
I don't know. A lot of that stuff has MSG in it. And not that that's a bad thing necessarily. A lot of people say it's,
but
oh, no, don't do that. But I
I
don't know.
I
No
spray
crime.
on everything. You know what I mean? But as far as like the fiery labio pepper marinade and there's another one. What's it called? I can't think of it, but there's
I
a
know what
couple.
you're talking about. Adobo, you name it. They got them all.
I've got some videos on my channel to where I've done that fiery labio pepper on chicken where I've marinated it, and man, it just comes out with a pretty color and it's so
Yeah.
just perfect.
And I'll tell you, in the Philippines, there's an abundance of flavors that you can add to it that you cannot get in this country, the USA. And where we built the church in the Philippines, we got so many like fruits and vegetables and plants that contributes to anything that we make for a gathering there. And whether it just be leaves off of trees, papaya, we use papaya for everything. It's crazy. And the thing is, you can't do it here. Even if you go to a Asian market, you can't find half that stuff, which is a sad thing. But
There's another sauce from the Philippines they just banned in the U.S. like Monteo. Is it Monteo? It's almost like begins with an M. It's Monteo sauce or something like that. Supposedly they done banned it in the U.S.
sauce.
Monteo or what? I'd have to look it up.
Sure, not sure.
But it's like a everyday sauce in the Philippines.
Soy sauce, lemon, garlic, jalapeno mixture.
Yeah, almost like a steak sauce, but everything.
Not sure.
I got a lot of stuff. I was saying.
Spent a lot of, I was there for a half year, and maybe I went there about 6 times, and with my wife I went there twice, and different regions are different things too, but generally Filipino food is Filipino food.
Yeah. Tell you what, best breakfast you want to eat is a Filipino breakfast. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm having a hearing issue here. Getting old.
Yeah. It seems like some of the audio is getting cut out.
Yeah, so my audio.
Machi Mafia's Filipina también, and that's the channel. There, Tim is
Machi Mafia.
Machi
That's
Mafia.
a Filipino channel.
No, she's a chef, but
okay.
she's a Filipina, and she does a lot of cool cooking videos live. And Tim's her other half that handles the editing and whatnot. And the
Is she something to look at? Is that something?
No, I mean, she's.
I mean, is she good looking?
She's in the culinary arts, so she's Tim's wife, and in the chat, and she I think also works. I think she wants to. She works in a prison, and she does the YouTube as the just like us for fun. But she's very knowledgeable about different recipes and different styles of the culinary arts. And
she's in the chat. Is she in the chat?
No, her husband is Tim.
Oh, she's.
But she joins it.
I thought you were talking about some random channel.
Yeah. No, she's working in the jail right now. Yeah, she jumps in here now and then.
I did corrections for about 5 years. They gave me officer of the year, and I quit. That was at Washington State. Tim Mitchell, Washington State. I was corrections. But I retired there in the Navy. But enough of me. So
here's two of them that's been banned, and I had the name all messed up. It's banana ketchup is banned in the U.S. now. The Mang Tomas sauce is the one I was talking about, and bago shrimp paste has been banned now. and they're tasty as hell. Because I got a buddy back in Arkansas. He's Filipino, and his mom makes all that shit from scratch. It's Mang Tomas sauce. They hand it. It's really damn good.
We got 11 photos there. If let's see, did I put Greg? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we'll see it. We'll get a few more in, and maybe we'll do a giveaway. Excuse me.
I could just go up and ask my wife what sauce you're talking about, but I'm not sure. I never heard of that.
Mang Tomas. I could be pronouncing it wrong.
So you marinate it?
Yeah, it's like a dipping.
Use it as a marinade.
Well, you can use it as a marinade or a dipping sauce. Now that Fire de la Bio from Mamacita's, that is a dang good marinade. Like I said, I got a few videos on it. Rotisserie chicken on it. I've got the wings, and it just puts a perfect color. It's almost like when I did my rotisserie chicken, it almost come out like a perfect Peking duck color.
Yeah.
That bronze and a little bit of that char.
Like a lechon almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manok lechon. Manok is chicken. Yeah, and they use what they do use a lot there is a thing called magic syrup, and it's a flavoring packet, and it is loaded with the MSG, which is, like I said, in the military we kind of like look down on that, but MSG isn't as bad as what people.
MSG got a bad rep back in the day.
Yeah.
It was true. I mean, I buy the MSG, like the powder, and I sprinkle that shit on all my stir fries and everything. And I do a lot of stir fries.
And then, here we eat, there's everything we eat here. I look for everything that has bioengineered food ingredients. So it's hard to do that. It's hard to buy stuff without that. And that bothers me. What is it really? I mean, I understand what they say it is, but they don't say enough.
I was in the food industry here in DC area for well over 20 years. And then I ended up moving to Arkansas. Like I said, I was down there, well, over 15 years. And I ended up becoming I was in the food industry here and I ran heavy equipment. Then I went down there and got in the farming industry. And I ended up becoming a chemical applicator on row crops. So I learned a lot more about how table food, what chemicals they actually get, what, I combined peanuts and all that. Peanut farmer and what chemicals actually go in everything, GMOs. And you'd be surprised, man, how much shit that does go into the public and how much of that, all that farming is actually just for cattle and for livestock feed. And 90% livestock feed.
Yeah. I don't need any of that crap. To tell you the truth. Again, and when I can't see the chat right now. I'm not looking at
I can't either.
YouTube right now, but sorry folks. But on my channel I bought a pig in the Philippines, which was a great experience. And I did a pork lechon, I cooked it over barbecue charcoals, and it was pretty cool. It was fun. That's like a 3 video series. Stationed at in Korea. Okay. Clark Air Force. Yeah, that place is shut down. But they're saying they're opening up bases in Philippines. So not bases, but
what was your MOS in the Navy?
I was a culinary specialist. So
there you go. I am vegan.
This is near and dear. I was a chief, a retired chief. She can't jump right now. Trustees. There's no such thing as a trustee. I know.
What they call
I worked in a prison. I know. Trustee.
Has anyone seen the Bob Dylan movie? What did you all think? I haven't. I haven't. Has anybody else?
No, I ain't watched it. I did finally break down and watch. CJ had me finally break down before I come up here and watch the Bob Marley movie, which wasn't bad, but there's a lot more things undercover. What I've heard about Bob Marley than they were letting out.
Mm.
I'm not going to sit here and badmouth the man. You just have to watch the movie and then read some of the stuff that I read before that.
Okay.
But
What are you doing now?
So Nathan is commenting on the Thor's hammer video. Yeah. Oh, there we see a Lone Bull. Lone Bull, did you get your stuff? Good evening. I think yours should be by tomorrow. You might get it one day early, but howdy. How was your dinner? Here's Lone Bull.
States in jail. Um, in the military correction system, my rating was a culinary specialist, but I was a correctional officer in the Navy, and I was also a correctional counselor. And we had a guy up for custody level, upgrading, downgrading, and I made him minimum custody. Well, he was the only guy that escaped from the naval brig Puget Sound in Washington State, and they still haven't found him. This has been since 2006. He's still missing.
Wow.
And you can Google his name. Well, probably don't know. A lot of people don't know how to spell it right, but his name was James Prafke. Prafke. It's not spelled the same way you say it, but yeah, he's still missing. They say they think he took off on a boat. But I was already retired 2 weeks prior to his escape.
Oh, okay.
And I worked for Washington State Corrections after that. I quit after 5 years and went back in food. Lumpia is a single greatest. Yeah, you get tired of it though after a while. And my wife, in my opinion, makes the greatest lumpia in the world, but she won't make it.
Oh, wow.
That's the only thing she won't give me.
Wow. Yeah, let me check to see if anybody else has sent in anything. Nope. I hold off till next week for the giveaway.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody else is welcome to come and talk about the channel. If you haven't subscribed to Paulie's channel, look him up. Paulie Detmer's channel. He covers a lot of different foods, but mostly pizza from what I've seen. And I always anticipate his pizza videos because he goes in depth with what he's looking for. And he explains it. He explains what he doesn't like about even his own cooking and what he likes about his own. Correct there, Paulie? Your own critique.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what you're asking me? Yeah. No. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to hear. Sorry. But I should probably get going.
Okay.
It's getting past my bedtime. Past my bedtime.
No problem, man. I appreciate you jumping on, though.
Yeah, I don't.
You're always welcome to, brother.
I generally don't do this kind of thing too much, but I figured, what the heck.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
I hope you have a good rest, and let's see what the future has in store for us both, man. I wish us more Godspeed up ahead.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Bless you all. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. So what's going on, Buzz? You got your drink going on today, or you're skipping out today?
Drinking cheap beers.
I've had my share in my lifetime. What you drinking?
Nasty ass natural ice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keeping it natural.
Hey, $5.50 a 6-pack, man. Can't go wrong here.
Oh yeah.
If I was back in Arkansas, I'd probably be drinking something better, but I said I'm compensating for them damn cigarette prices. Man, cigarettes so high, they hiding giraffe's ass, bro.
Oh yeah. The prices on cigarettes is fucking crazy, man.
Back in Arkansas, I get 2 packs for like $9. Up here, it's $15 a pack.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Trying to find the damn chat here again. Oh, if anyone I can't see the thing, but the chat, but if anyone hadn't seen a good tutorial, turn that off. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't seen a good tutorial video, Steven put out one that was real good, man, on cheap kettle, making some ribs. My brother down in Paradise,
Who did?
Jealous. Steven, cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. Check them out.
Oh, he did. How recent?
It was a week or so ago. I think it was his last video.
I
But
gotta check it.
he did a pretty good job on that, just for like, I mean, he does good videos anyways. And but yeah, he just cooking on a cheap kettle, and man, he did some damn good looking St. Louis ribs on there.
Gotta check it out. Yeah, that Happy Dad. I got the Grape Death Row version, and supposedly it's always selling out. It's always selling out everywhere. So I bought a case of it, and I think I like the cherry, black cherry better, man. It's okay, this grape version, but yeah, the black cherry and the watermelon is my favorite.
What are you talking about?
The Happy Dad drink.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah. So I went back to ranch water.
I've been, I like my IPAs and stuff, and I've only drank a few since I've been here, just monetary reasons. Other than
Yeah.
that, I'd be tearing up some IPAs.
Des says I have 2 packs sitting in my drawer and 5 in the pack open and not smoked in almost 5 weeks. How do you do that, Des? Like, don't you smell the tobacco and doesn't that give you cravings?
Mail that shit to DC. Oh, they're free. I'm trying to get Wendy to send me some damn cartons, man. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be here, shit. Like I said, it's like $40 a carton down there. You get 10 packs up here. For 10 packs, you go in the store and buy them. It's still like $150. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just saying, yeah, even the Indian smokes out here are $10 a pack. Wow. Prices of eggs too. No kidding, man. Eggs are fucking ridiculous. And us people that eat a whole bunch of breakfast tacos that have mostly egg in them, it's almost $1 an egg already, dude.
Dude, I was talking to Wendy just a little while ago, and back in Arkansas at a little grocery store where I'd always go get all my stuff, $12.99 a dozen.
That's more than $1 a fucking
Yeah.
egg.
So for what's that big pack you get? How many you get in it? 4 dozen? How many damn eggs you get in that big crate?
36.
Yeah, that still was like $45.
Holy shit.
Yeah, from what she was saying. And I'm like, I told you about the thing where I went through with my dog in my hand and
Yeah.
I got it all taken care of, but that one day I went to go to that urgent care thing, and it was so packed, my back was hurting, I was freezing, I was cold, it was raining, but I seen a Trader Joe's there, and since I've been here, I have not been in not one damn grocery store. So I was like, I'm going to this Trader Joe's, and it was crazy. And I've never been in a Trader Joe's before. But I went in this Trader Joe's, and it goes downstairs, bruh, into the damn grocery store. You got to take an escalator down into the grocery store. They got their own little parking garage. But eggs down there was only $4.99 a dozen. I just went walking around checking prices.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, their fucking meat prices were good, but it was only like $4.99 a dozen of eggs. But that was this past weekend, so
I don't think you'll see that anymore. New friends with chickens that are now laying since the days are getting longer. Yeah. $10 is cheap. I didn't see that, man. I got a dozen for $8.49 a dozen.
bro, eggs are
They weren't
good.
even they were just the large. They weren't the extra large or
Hey,
nothing.
eggs are good. I like eggs, but they ain't that damn good.
Mm.
I can do without. So what's the countdown till your retirement, bro?
Uh, I haven't marked it to down to days, but I just say 7 months. So I think when I'm under 6 months, then I'll start looking at days, man. Because then I'll get anxious, man. And I'll start drinking more. And I already drink enough, you
Yeah,
know.
man.
But so far, man, what I got in this list here is future giveaways. Probably knives. We're gonna try for grills. I don't know if the grills will work.
I've won one already.
Yeah, right. Uh, griddles, sharpeners, cutting boards, barbecue gloves. What's this? What the hell did I put there? Oh, spritzers. Spritzers in the backpack.
Damn, Steven. Still $3.50. Dozen eggs. Lucky little something. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, I love my brother Steven down there in the islands, but I hate him at the well. It's fucking like 12 degrees outside here. It's probably like 80 there. We're paying $12.99 a dozen of eggs. He paying $3.50. He don't,
Yeah.
he don't even have to have like a Weber kettle. He's making bomb ass ribs on like a Walmart special. I'm like, I hate this motherfucker sometimes, man. But I love him.
Add eggs to the list. No, we're giving away eggs. We're giving away eggs. That'd be hilarious.
I just want to see Steven laugh a little bit. What's the name should be on tomorrow? Dash.
Who again?
Dash, I think, should be on tomorrow.
Ash, yeah, I think so. Not all of us can afford grills. Munchy Mafia, what's going on? Cheers.
Not all of us can afford grills.
Yeah, I'll try to get one of the companies to do a grill thing. Hopefully, that will be like 15K or 20K, probably 20K if I ever get there, man. We'll see, man. It's a long way for that to happen. So,
I don't know.
but
I'm sorry.
in
Go ahead.
no, in the meantime, though, we'll think of the of the smaller goals for right now. But oh, I forgot to tell you, and I think I did tell you, Tim. And I switched out the sauce instead of the dried sausage. You got a Suckle Buster's salt, pepper, garlic seasoning, and then you got the grill brush, and you got the hot sauce, the habanero hot sauce. Although it has the old labeled. It says jalapenos, but it's really habanero, carrots, garlic.
No,
What's going
whoa.
on, Mark?
What's up, man?
You going?
Oh,
Burping out those lumpias?
man, you know the thing is, I was in the Navy too. I didn't get a chance to talk to Polly, but I mean, I was an East Coast sailor, everywhere you go in the world, all through the Mediterranean, through South America, you're going to find at least one family of Filipinos in that port. That country has populated the whole world. So you can find lumpia basically in any port in the world. And man, I just fell in love with that stuff. I could make it, nowhere near as good as some I've had before, but yeah.
Yeah, I tell you.
Looky,
Oh, yeah. You
I
did get it.
we went out to dinner tonight, and as soon as we came home, I immediately went to the mailbox, and there it was.
Open it up. Open it
Dude,
up. See
I
that
didn't
bad
realize
boy.
how much postage you had to pay, man. I'm gonna get you back for that.
No, don't worry about it. No, that's why I
No.
do and the guys that get in the prize, you'll see how much the postage is. I ain't lying about the postage.
No, he's not.
Hey, Al can afford it. Don't tell nobody. I just did.
Oh hell! I'm opening my knife with a knife.
Below,
Okay.
3 little clicks down below. Tonight's links don't pay as much, but we'll work on that later on another live. That's to help pay shipping costs.
Oh, no,
Or
I was gonna
I do give away.
film this and put in a video, but we'll do it live right here.
You can make believe it again. There you go. Cutlux. Let's see that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this.
It's a magnet. It should lift one of the lids here. There we go. Oh,
Whoops.
Pretty cool.
Let me get you on full screen there.
Okay, so we got what that is, some kind of cloth.
Yeah.
Oh hell, that's a nice ass slicer, man.
Oh yeah, buddy.
That's a nice ass slicer.
Oh yeah.
Cutlux Artisan. A cut above ordinary. Premium high carbon German steel.
Yes, sir.
You guys see that okay?
Oh, guys.
There you go.
Beautiful. I love that knife.
Al, thank you much, man. I appreciate this.
Nada, man. You deserve it, brother. I hope you use it in one of your videos.
Oh, it will real soon. I was going to do a brisket video this weekend, but or at least cook a brisket, but man, I caught some kind of bug Friday and 3-day weekend, and sure enough, 2 to 3 days I was down laying on the couch all day trying to get over this bug.
Now,
how's your guys' 3 days?
If we can just get Sal to come on here and open up his knife. Sal should have gotten it as well, I think. But he says
knife, and he's gonna put it in his Oakland Raiders helmet. Sorry, Sal.
Dave is saying, Lone Bull, you're making me nervous with that knife.
I still got all my fingers. For now.
Luckily, I cut corner of this one off with my Dow Strong.
Jaime, what's up? Good to see you in the chat, buddy. We were missing you.
Where's Lance?
Lance, I don't know, man.
I need to go down. I need to go down and see him. I was down at my cousin's house a couple weeks ago, and I was only like 20 minutes from him. I should have got a hold of
him. I didn't know you were that close.
Yeah. Yeah, DC here, Maryland, Virginia, and then the further you go out from DC, going south to Southern Maryland, you get down towards where Lance is at. He's only 1, 2, 3 counties down from where I'm sitting right now. If you hit the Maryland line, so
I'm coming out to DC buzzed in May for a conference. My kids live in Leesburg.
But if I am, I'd like to meet up.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be?
Probably somewhere downtown. It's a Association for Talent Development conference that I'm going to for work, and then I'll probably spend the weekend out in Leesburg with my kids.
Yeah. So downtown meaning like around 10th and F downtown, or
Probably somewhere near the convention center.
okay,
Verizon. Yeah, down 7th.
Yeah, not far from Chinatown then.
Yeah.
What would you guys think of one of these for a giveaway?
What was that?
It comes with the syringes.
It's
and
so. Oh, an injector.
Oh, an injector?
Yeah. So you hit it right here, pull it out, and then
I'm on the mission for a snack.
yeah. So that's an injector. If you're going to inject your meat, it comes with syringes. You just hit this thing, put your liquid, suck it up like that, and then start injecting your meat. So move it over, move it over, move it over. Do a 4-foot like that. See how this is coming down?
Yeah.
And then just hit that thing up again, suck it up. And then you start again. Comes with the syringes.
Oh, okay.
Seven syringes. But what they really are for is to, if you have livestock, you inject your cattle. But they work very well for injecting some pork butts and brisket and your larger pieces of meat. I'll have a video up on it anyway soon. Yeah, this is the 50 milliliter
Oh, wow.
version. Yeah, you'll see that mostly in competition cookers, but competition cooking. But it's always good to learn from those guys. I'm not one though. I'm just a backyard drunk.
I understood. It was just funny.
But yeah.
Of the mind of a 13-year-old boy. Just leave it alone.
Oh my God. Sorry guys, my daughter, she's like, but yeah, man, if I'm still here in May, when you get up here, which I'm hoping to be back in Arkansas, but if I am still here, I'll come down.
Hey, you were you're near Truman in Arkansas, weren't you?
Yeah, just 20 minutes from there. That's where.
Yeah,
I'm about to.
That's where.
Oh, go ahead.
That's where my girlfriend actually worked.
I went to school at ASU there in Jonesboro. That's where my wife and I met.
That's time I knew. I thought
ASU?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a small world, Al.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, Jonesboro's only if you went to ASU, then you know where Harrisburg's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that's where I've been the last 6 years.
Oh, okay.
And before that, I was up in Randolph County by Pocahontas and all that.
Can't say Maynard.
And my daughters actually graduated from Maynard High School up there.
I moved to Hot Springs in 7th grade and graduated high school there. Went to Jonesboro for a couple of years, then joined the Navy.
So,
never looked back.
Hell yeah.
She hated Arkansas, man. I mean, she didn't hate it, but she as soon as she graduated high school, she was like, I'm out.
I love Arkansas. I love the beauty of it all. I want to be in the woods. I just don't like the people.
She was ready to get back to DC. Now my youngest daughter, she's still back in Randolph County up in Maynard, which is only, 30 minutes from Jonesboro.
So I raised the kids there in the DC area. We lived out in Ruston for 25 years. And when we would drive back to Arkansas, when we were crossing that bridge in Memphis, I'd look in the back seat at the kids and go, kids, this is a new world. Nothing that you know in DC equates here. Forget everything you know and just shut up.
Yep, it's way different. As soon as you come across that fucking bridge in Memphis, and there's your last part of DC that you're gonna see was the damn the dog track. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the casino.
Southland, wasn't it?
Yeah, Southland. They don't race dogs no more, but they did upgrade the casino. But that's where I'd always go to the casino, Al, when I was telling you I was going. And but yeah, that was the last part of like any city you're gonna see once you come into Arkansas. You're like, you know.
I went to I think me and my family stopped. I think to gas up in Arkansas when we were going to DC, and we stopped at a store, and a whole family got there after us, and everybody was in the back. Okay, so the mother and father were in the front of the pickup, then all the kids in the back were in the bed. They all got off barefooted, man, and just like ran into the store. I was like, damn, I haven't seen that since I was a kid. I was like back in the day when I was a kid. You don't see that anymore here in the valley, but over there, it still happens, man.
Oh, you won't really see it now though. That's really down south, and you're coming from Texas going across, so you were probably down in like Texarkana or something like that, or where Big Bob's from. What's that? Arkadelphia.
Yeah, that's just south of Hot Springs, Arkadelphia. Yeah.
So yeah, coming out of Texas, I think you'd go that way, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I saw some pretty.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you take 30 up to hit 40, and then take 40 across.
Yeah, you take 40 all the way up to Memphis,
Knoxville.
Tennessee. Yeah, Knoxville, and
then you head north on 95.
Yeah, you'll hit Memphis out of Arkansas from Jonesboro. You hit Memphis, and you'll hit Nashville, and you hit Knoxville, and you go on up and come into Virginia and all that. You're in Tennessee.
Pass through Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that drive a few times.
So we did get one more entry from hello and goodbye. My daughter.
I had to take a survey at my surgeon's office.
So you know
We will.
we're doing a giveaway? Or are you doing a giveaway?
Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12, maybe a few more. If we don't get a few more, then we'll just do save the names for next week, and you'll be entered twice next week.
Just to let everybody know, I got a couple other things too. I haven't even opened yet.
Oh wow!
This is from the store. I just haven't gotten around to using them yet. Squatch bark.
Oh yeah.
I think this is going to be the one I'll use first.
Oh, it's probably wrapped in bubble wrap.
Yeah, how you say it? Vaca rub?
Vodka.
Yeah.
Hey, that vodka rub ain't no joke.
Yeah, what's it good on? What's it best on?
I've used it on beef. I've used it on I use it on like chuck roast and Mississippi pot roast, and it came out great.
Oh yeah.
I've used it on a lot of things. I use it on some chicken, just like a few pieces here tasting it. It's been good on everything. Fucking vodka rub's good, but I think it's best on beef. Sorry, Al, if you feel different. I know it's your rub.
No, some people have told me it tastes good on chicken as well. Like somebody said they had put it on chicken and gave it to one of their nieces, and the niece said that's the best friggin' chicken I've ever had.
Well, the neat thing, if nobody knows, is when you buy these and he sends them to you, he sends you a note describing each one and what they're best on. And now I can't find your note, Al, but that was really cool. Here it is. Thanks for your order. Vodka rub's a Tex-Mex rub with a little bit of Tex-Mex heat and sweet, along with some cumin and chives. Low on sodium. Squatch bark is more of an SPG rub with a few extra things in it. So that's cool. You don't get this from a lot of people, you know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's real good on beef, man.
I need milk for my cornbread, but the milk is bad.
Yeah, Sanbian says he's tried it on chicken. It was great.
I used it in my coffee this morning.
Oh, butter?
Weber, come on.
You ordered the sauce too, no, Mark?
That's in the fridge. Yeah.
Well, you tried that already?
Oh yeah, I bought some of these frozen breakfast burritos.
I thought
You heat them up in the microwave, and I just
yeah.
drench those things with it.
somebody.
Yeah, if you try it on its own, it's a little bit. It has a kick, but if you put it with food, it's more passable, or at least that's what I feel.
I didn't know how it would do on eggs, but it's good.
You think?
Yeah, so you'll sense a little bit of sweetness in there, but that's from the carrots.
Mm.
The carrots, and there's garlic and onion in there also.
Good.
Al trying to kill me, making me eat my vegetables.
Yeah. Oh. You drinking anything tonight, Mark?
No, I'm trying to kick this flu I got, so I'm just sucking down water.
Yeah, that's best.
Weber, quit licking me. I do not like it.
Yeah. Let me grab one more beer, and I think let's see here. We got. Did I say we had 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. I'll say if we get 15, we'll do a giveaway. And if we don't, we'll save it for next week. And
how many you got? 12?
we got 12. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Stop.
How many others have fictitious YouTube accounts?
Fictitious.
I'm just saying, like other accounts. I say, who has
It's called Finsta, Dad.
a Finsta?
Yeah.
Well, you
when
couldn't.
you have like a second account that's like for your personal things where you like.
No, I don't know. I don't do all that. I got one.
I don't either, but I was just.
It wouldn't work anyways because if you're not subscribed to the channel for at least 24 hours, you can't get on there and do anything. I hate when he leaves me to do this or you or now you got a chat.
What, to entertain the people?
Yeah.
Don't be on live if you can't be an entertainer.
Well, I can be an entertainer. I don't think they want to see my butt though.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, so that was funny. David.
I'll send him a picture of my Terry Black's meal.
Terry Black's meal.
You know what? That wasn't too bad. I was in Austin a couple weeks ago, and I went to Terry Black's, and the longest part was trying to find a place to park. But once you did, I wasn't feeling the brisket, so I got sausage and ribs, and man, they were actually pretty good.
I heard Terry Black's can stand with Franklin's any day.
Yeah. They were all surprised I didn't want brisket, though. I guess they're real proud of that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Terry Black's Rub Academy or anything? Where do you guys buy? Have you guys ever bought the Terry Black's rub?
No, I almost did when I was there, but I passed on it.
Have you seen it anywhere else?
I don't think so. Not at
Weber. Weber.
I usually buy mine from Academy or
Come
Bucky's.
You're talking about your
Different
seasonings
rub.
or Terry Black's?
Yeah, different rubs. Yeah.
I just got the. Let me show you guys. Give me a second.
I tend to use a lot of meat church products, so.
I've been wanting to try this on some steak. Bearded Butcher's Black.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried that?
No, but I've thought about ordering some of their stuff. Let me know how that turns out for you.
I'll try a little bit on here right now.
Aria, that was me.
I can't have. I said I can't have quietness.
It's
I've
not
tried-
it's you can probably go real heavy on this.
Is that the
Not
Terry
too
Black?
Can I open it up again? Can I see it?
What's that now?
What's it look like?
So it's just red. Let me see if I can.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
But supposedly there's some cane sugar in there, so it blackens up as you cook with it. It caramelizes.
Yeah, because the heavy sugar will burn.
And then it has a back an aftertaste of coffee, but it's not overwhelming. It's not what you would think. Doesn't have that bitter coffee taste.
Get away from me.
But it's not salty at all, man. You can probably go pretty heavy on it.
Come on, Weber. Weber.
I'll bet to be good on like a pork tenderloin too.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking more along the lines of that.
That's one thing about the vodka rub. If you taste it, the salt, it will still make your meat sweat. If you season your meat and let it sit for a bit, you'll still see some sweat because it does have salt in it, but it's sea salt or it's kosher salt. I'm sorry. So it's not as pungent as table salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, when you showed that bottle, I was thinking more along the lines of like a hardcore carnivore black, which I'm not a big fan of. That's just very fall forward.
Yeah, you'll taste the comino in the back end, like an aftertaste, but it's not a bad. I mean, if you smell a whole can of cumin, it smells like armpits, right?
Ooh.
But this has this has the back end of. Can you smell it?
Yeah, that's the vodka. What does that remind me of? Damn, that's good.
You can taste a little bit of the cumin in the background.
That's really reminding me of something from my childhood, and I can't remember something Dad used to make. Can't place it right now though. That's good.
Appreciate it. So I got my inspiration of vodka rub off of an old spice that used to be sold here in Texas called Bunkhouse All Seasoning Rub. So if you look back now, it's going under a different name, but that's the way I remembered it. And then when I went back and I bought a new version of Bunkhouse. It didn't taste nothing like vodka rub. If that makes sense. I guess your interpretation of a kid when you're a kid, I
Mhm.
guess it develops into something different later. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Sorry, guys.
Squatch bar's got some salt to it.
Yeah, no, that you can
Yeah.
actually, yeah, it does. It has a lot of salt. So you can actually mix them together, make up for the salt that the vodka rub doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to let Weber out for a minute.
Mm.
Being a pain in the ass.
Armpit sauce.
What'd you say? Arkansas.
Armpit spice. Tim is saying. So I was saying that when you smell cumin, as cumin whole as a whole spice, like a whole spice bottle, they'll smell like armpits. But if it's mixed in with other spices, it's not as pungent, you know.
Oh, okay. I need to come up with a good sauce called Arkansas.
Come here, say hi to buddy. Parker the Wonder Dog. Look over here. Look over here.
So where's this plate from, Mark? The one you sent me the picture of.
Terry Black's in Austin.
Mm.
Hey,
Don't have anything, Des.
I seen where Joe opened up his food truck again. Did he shut it back down again?
His brother was running it.
Huh. I seen where he opened it back up and then.
Al, did you see that shot I sent you last week? The one in Death Valley, the Milky Way shot.
Beautiful. That was beautiful, dude. How did you capture that?
That's one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. Yeah.
I showed it in the intro, and you'll see it on the outro also.
I used to go to Death Valley at least once a year and take my camera and just stay up all night, just taking night shots, and it's beautiful out there.
So David's suggesting vodka rub went well on St. Louis ribs or pork butt. Great on jalapeno bombers. I use it a lot on jalapeno bombers there, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. So you season your bacon with that, man. Takes the bombers to another level.
I was thinking pork butt too.
Pork steaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pork steaks, definitely.
Quit, Weber. Quit, buddy.
He never leaves me alone.
See, Des says I still haven't gotten it, Des. I'll be on the lookout for it.
Quit.
Let me see here.
Quit, Weber.
So what you got next on the burner there, Mark? Are you working on any videos?
I just need to get out there and do one. I don't know yet. I've got a brisket that's thawed out that needs to be cooked. And I'm sure that there's probably some people who like to see another brisket on the Texas Smoke King. So I'll probably do that first. My wife is, I haven't cooked her a pork butt in a couple months. So she's getting a little fed up with me. So I may need to do that too.
Also, this is the, let's see here. This is the brisket point that I made on the new Old Country G3, but I can't release cooking videos on it yet until I'm given the okay.
I was going to ask, I know you pulled it and you rested. I was just going to ask if you could say anything about how it turned out.
Yeah, so that's the most you're
Well,
gonna
good.
get.
Looks good to me. That's a
Yeah.
hell of a bark.
Yeah. So
A lot of smoke.
yeah, when they give me the go ahead, then I'll you'll start seeing cooking videos. But they told me to hold back. I don't know. They got some things in the works. So that was an A9 John Davison Wagyu brisket. I took the point, and then I did make two pieces off the flat. So I'll eventually make the flat. Have you ever, Mark? Have you ever eaten Canadian beef?
I don't know if I have, but Tim doesn't believe you. He's calling it mystery meat. You know what? If I have, I didn't know it.
Mm. How about you, there, Buzz?
Canadian?
Yeah.
Can't say I have.
Have you ever eaten any beef outside of the United States?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have been to Canada and I ate a steak up there, so that was Canadian beef, I guess. It was, wasn't nothing I could write home about. I have had Japanese A5, but that was like, it wasn't outside of the States in Japan. I mean, it was like mail order shit that was expensive, which was really damn good. And I've had Australian Wagyu, which was, shit, I can't remember what they call it. And I've also had fucking ostrich from Australia.
You know, the reason what I'm getting to is like some of the meat markets here, like some of the meat markets here, they wheel and deal with farmers in Mexico that import beef or whatnot, and then like the local people here in HEB, they're the local meat department heads are given authority to actually wheel and deal with local meat distributors. Uh, so when you buy beef outside of the United States, like especially when you buy it in Mexico, it's crossbreded with what they call most of the time with Longhorn and then Corriente. Corriente meaning uh, it's a crossbreed of cattle in Mexico. They feed on anything, and maybe the last few weeks if anything they'll grain feed it, but not always. So you gotta remember that they're eating grass that grows in Mexico. The soil is different in Mexico than what it is in the United States, and same
Yeah,
thing with the grain that they feed them. So that's with any country, whether it's Canadian beef, whether it's Mexican beef, whether it's Australian beef or Japanese beef. So if you've ever drinking Mexican beer and if you've ever drinking American beer, there's a skunk to Mexican beer. There's a skunk to Amstel Light, a Dutch beer. There's a skunk to it that we're not used to with American beer. The same thing holds true for beef. I don't know if you've ever realized that. So so when I cooked this Australian A9 Wagyu, it didn't taste different. The beef tasted like American Wagyu, but when I let it sit in the foil, it had a different smell.
yeah.
Hmm.
I know
And,
exactly. Uh, back in
and then
Arkansas,
when I process it, this might be too much information, but when I ate it and it came through the other end, it smelled different too. I'm just being honest, man.
when
And
I
and
when I did
and
when I was learning chemical application back in Arkansas, there was a guy that he had crop duster service. That's where I started. But I didn't fly planes, man. I ran ground rigs. But there was a guy that he would come. He lived in New Zealand on his boat. So and his son was Australian and all that. So New Zealand, Australia, right there. And but he would bring a bunch of damn steaks over every year when he come up to fly corn up in Iowa and all that shit. And they were based out of Arkansas. But yeah, man, fucking that damn Wagyu was fucking crazy. and it was a different smell to the meat.
Yeah.
And we have me out there grilling them, and man, it fucking was good. And you're right, there was another smell coming out.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a smell that's gonna totally turn you off. I mean, I ate it. When you taste it, it has no different taste than the American beef. But when you let it sit, it does have a different smell, man. And like I said, when you process it, it does have a different smell. It's weird. I did.
And as far as like the Australian and the Japan, especially the Japanese Wagyu, I've had that A5 once, man, and then it's so damn rich. You don't want but a few pieces, and then you're hungry again. Not even an hour later, like
Yeah. So with the American Wagyu, you got the select choice prime, and then you got the Wagyu that they sell in HEB. I think HEB only requires the one part of the parent to be 100% Wagyu. So it can be 50%. The mother can be something else, and the father can be 100% Wagyu. They go A4 and up. So A4 being so the highest Wagyu we have here in the States is A5. So that's the scale rating. A, the first letter meaning how efficient the cow is used. The whole part of the cow. If the whole part of the cow is used, it's labeled an A. If not all the cows used, it's labeled a B, and so forth and so on. And then the 5 being the grade of the marbling. And then when you go to Australian beef, it goes from 5 all the way to 9. And then when you go to Kobe beef or when you go to Japanese Wagyu, it goes all the way to 12. That's almost all white beef.
well, that's what that A5 was, man, that I had, and it was like just don't put nothing but salt, and don't cook it, but shit, a few minutes on each side, and then you're done. And like I said, it was so rich. And that was a ribeye that I had. That's the only time I ever had the Japanese.
Yeah. So there was white in between, but there was other parts that looked maybe tops at choice. I'm talking about the brisket, but there was parts that were really really well marbled, and then there was parts that looked like they were choice.
Good
But
night,
yeah,
India.
I mean, I only spritzed it once, and that's it. We'll see you, Tim.
Tim's up here talking about cooking kangaroo. I marked that video. I'm gonna watch it after this. That's got to be pretty lean meat too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I was in Johannesburg, South Africa, and the company I was over there with, they took me out to dinner and went to a steakhouse, and so of course I had to get something exotic. So they suggested kudu, which is one of the antelope types over there with the spiral.
Okay, I was going to ask, what is that?
And man, that was, I hate to say it, it's probably one of the worst steaks I've ever ordered. It was so lean, and it just came out in this perfect little circle, about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch thick. And it just took forever to cut through it and just was, constant chew. It tasted okay. But yeah, that's my extent of exotic meats. I mean, I've had, like you, Buzz, I've had ostrich and I've had kangaroo, alligator, rattlesnake, but not a lot of beef from around the world.
There's also olive Wagyu A5. I'm not familiar with that one now, Stephen. Give us a little more info on that.
I've heard that actually has an olive. You can actually taste olive in the meat.
Maybe they're fed that. They're fed that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get you. Wow. I like olives. Oh, I never heard of that. Pretty cool.
I saw something on it maybe about a month ago. The first time I'd heard of it too.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the next video I'll be working on is the one where I went to the smoke lab with the beef council, beef loving Texans in Austin, and that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun, man. But, yeah, yesterday I did release the sausage video.
I'm about to say I did enjoy seeing that.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. It's kind of fascinating when you see them working at the speed they're doing it, especially that I don't know, you saw that sausage stuffer where those casings are just being spit out and
Oh,
like
yeah. and none of them burst. If you look,
Yeah.
there was one at the very beginning, you know, when they got started, and the rest of them were just perfect.
Yeah.
That would take me like 3 days to get what was on that table.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, their garlic sausage, oh my God. If there was a way to share it with you guys, because it's just too costly to send that, man, the garlic version is phenomenal, man.
What kind was that you tried on the table? Because it looked like it had spices and stuff. That wasn't the regular, was it?
That was the regular Polish.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That had a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, you could see that you saw the red juice.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I had never tasted sausage straight out of the smokehouse like that. Man, it was fuck, man. I've never it's another level of sausage. I mean, most of the time when I've made sausage straight from the smoker into ice, and then you clean up the sausage, and I didn't even get to try it straight off the but I should have now that I think about it because it was really fabulous, man. Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, and the price he's selling it, dude. You would think, wow, how can you sell it that cheap? But he explains it towards the end, you know, and it makes perfect sense. If you're telling an employee, dude, I'll pay you 40 hours regardless if you work it. I don't know if you saw that there, Mark.
Yeah. And nobody takes advantage of them, huh?
Yeah, just he says, I'll pay you 40 hours regardless if you work it. So they're in there hustling. So it might have seemed that I got the sequence right, but that was shot all off sequence. It might have seemed like I went like this and showed you the whole sequence, but no, that was shot outside of sequence in different times. And I had to go back and edit it and make it seem like it was fluid. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It wasn't. You know, they were all working at their own pace. They were full throttle, man. So like if I was trying to get a shot, they weren't waiting for me. I would have to catch them again when they went again to do the process. You know what I mean? So it was crazy, man.
Here, I'm gonna send you another Death Valley shot just for the heck of it.
It was beautiful. So where were you at, Mark, when you shot that? Were you in a RV park? Were you in a motel or what?
No, so Death Valley is like 3 million acres. It's huge. It's probably the second largest national park in the U.S. in Eastern California. But there's places that most people go in the park, you know, that all the visitors go to. But there's roads that you can take and get out in the middle of nowhere and be like 30 miles from anybody. And the only way to get there is through these damn rocky roads, you know. And that's where I tend to go. I'll go out there and spend a week at a time and just grab my camera and rent a Jeep in Vegas, take a tent, you know, and just go camp out.
Wow.
So yeah, these were taken in different parts of the park, mainly places that most people don't go.
The Moose says, I would love to work there. Oh man, you probably just eating sausage all day, man. It was good, man. You know, and it's funny, man, because you would think the owner wouldn't enjoy it himself, but he ate there with me, man. It's like he's probably had enough sausage all his life, man. But he was there eating with me the sausage coins. They were fucking phenomenal, man.
I don't know, man. My father opened up an ice cream store when he retired, and I started working there at 13. And my mom and I both are like, okay, we're going to get fed up with ice cream. No, we never did. 5 years later, I'm still in there eating all the profits.
That's hilarious. Yeah, if there was a way for me to give some away, because I did walk away with my fair share, I would give away some of that.
Wait, did I hear you right? Well, you said like a case was $29.99.
Yes.
That's unreal.
Yeah, I know, man.
Can you get like a mixed case? Can you say like fill it with garlic?
No, that's the problem. It has to be one flavor.
Okay, but still,
So,
hell.
So I think they offer that in only 3 flavors: garlic, hot, and Polish. And I would say go with the garlic. Man, you can't go wrong, man, with the garlic, man. The garlic was phenomenal. It's the best out of all of them. But the hot, I thought the hot was gonna be like way too spicy for me. But no, man, if you have somewhat of a tolerance, just a small tolerance, the hot is perfect. It's not too spicy. I was surprised. I thought it was, and then their chorizo was really lean. So if you cook it, it has these chunks of pork beef, in it. It's not too greasy where you're gonna get heartburn from hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was great, man. It was great.
Buzz, you're making me look bad. You're rolling your own, and I'm doing the Marlboros.
I'm rolling cigarettes, bro.
I know. Now look, I was in Virginia, and when I left, I was paying like $7 a pack. Where are you paying? You must be buying them in DC.
Well, and they're not even allowed to sell menthols in DC anymore.
That's ridiculous.
You can only buy regular cigarettes, and they're like $15 a pack. You go over to Virginia, and it's like maybe $9-10 a pack still. And then you can get a deal. You buy 2 packs, and get like $1 off.
Yeah, that's what I'm paying in Texas now. It's anywhere from 8 to 10.
Let's say like I could get. I smoked generic cigarettes back in Arkansas, man. I can get 2 packs at the damn grocery store for under $9.
The Moose, they don't ship anymore. They used to ship, but they don't anymore. Fortunately. But if you come here to Texas, I'll have plenty of it for my retirement party.
Yeah,
let's go get another beer.
What is it?
I'm rolling cigarettes, man. Nothing else.
Uh-huh.
Even though that is legal here.
It's legal in DC, yeah.
Oh, my daughter loves it. But you know what? It's cheaper to buy a bag of tobacco and a pack of fucking papers. It costs about $23, $24, $25 to do that. And 1 pack of cigarettes is like $15. And I still buy packs. Like I my last one earlier. But it's fucking ridiculous. I need to quit. Freaking, it's expensive. It's bad habit and expensive. expensive to have it.
He went to get a beer. He'll be right back. Yeah, me too, Moose.
Believe me, I wish I was about 25 years old again where I could smoke this much.
The Navy's what got me started because even in boot camp, if people could take a smoke break and go off in a different room and not have to do anything while the rest of us are still out working. Death row. Happy dad.
Simon, come on up here. You didn't go live, did you, Simon? Come on up here.
Back in the day, and it's crazy because, like back in the day, I was a little pothead, man, coming up. And, well, you know, I was in D.C., and even if I was living in Maryland, we'd come back into D.C. to get it. They used to try and lock us up for a dime bag. Bro, now everybody's legal. You can buy it to have it delivered to your house. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? Y'all used to try and lock us up.
Cheers to that there, Munchie Mafia. You're home. Anybody want to jump on? Can't tonight. All right. Got you. Didn't have time to. Be glad you made it home safe.
Oh, you're retiring law enforcement, right? Was it city, county, state, federal?
Federal.
Ah.
Who, Al? That motherfucker's ex-goddamn, he used to work with fucking Scully and damn Mulder, man. Don't fucking let him lie to you. Why you think he's all fucked up on that shit? He was trapped underground with all that damn mold and shit that was messing him up on that one episode.
Have you ever been out near Area 51 now?
Very close.
You were stationed there. Have you seen that Area 51 cat house?
Mm-mm.
There's a gas station, and it's so when you leave Vegas, you can either go north to go to Death Valley in California, or there's a southern way through Paydunk or whatever it's called, whatever that town is, Pahrump. But if you go north, there's a gas station there with a diner, Area 51 diner, and the Area 51 cat house. It is.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of it, man. I wanted to go.
Yeah. I stopped in there with my wife to have lunch on our way over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we didn't go in the cat house side, but yeah, it's there. I've seen videos. I haven't been in there, but it's hilarious. It's like a different world out there.
Yeah.
Now, I have been to I've talked to Al about it before, Brown Mountain Lights in North Carolina. You ever heard of that?
No, huh?
I've seen videos of it. There's one on YouTube that actually goes in depth with the background of it, because it's been reported for many, many years.
Yeah, it's up off the Blue Ridge Parkway, and there's a mountain that has no civilization on it, no roads, no trains, no nothing. But you can sit there on the side of the Blue Ridge, like one of them overlooks, and sit there and watch. On certain nights, lights will bounce around that mountain. And they say it could be from gases coming up from the ground, this and that, but I don't know. But it's on certain nights. You don't see it every night. I mean, you can go out there and sit a week and not see it, and then just go on one perfect night and boom, you'll see them. So
Same thing about
so like the Marfa lights out in West Texas?
Yeah, same thing about Marfa lights.
Yeah, where you went that day here, what was it, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's friggin' amazing, Mark. That picture that you sent.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. So what's that? Is that fire in the background or is that a car in the
No, it's
background?
just glow. It's background glow. Because you
Mm.
gotta to take a shot like that to capture all that, you gotta leave the camera on for like 3 seconds.
So that little fire right there is
Oh, it could be. I don't know exactly what that is. But I would go to bed and leave my camera turned on to where it would take a shot every 5 seconds. And then when I
oh
come home, I put it all together and it would make the Milky Way just go across the screen. I'll have to share one of those with you. I think I got it on YouTube. I'll see if I can find it.
amazing, dude. If you have it on your computer, you can actually share it and then I'll post it on here.
If you get bored in retirement, give me a holler. We're looking for to hire our first ever law enforcement officer in our town. Did I tell you I'm the mayor here?
Oh, I didn't know that, Mark.
Yeah, little town of Anderson. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Where's Anderson?
It's about, I don't know, 20 minutes south of College Station, about a little over an hour north of Houston.
Okay, you're in Texas. That's right. Y'all ain't never had a law enforcement officer?
No, we have a interlocal agreement with the county sheriff's department, but I'd kind of like to have somebody ourselves.
Yeah, a little town like that, like where my daughter's graduated from, which you should know, Maynard, the area. She went to Jonesboro, and friggin' they had one little fucking police station, one cop.
Yep.
But yeah, a little town like that in Texas, Al, come on now, and be Mexican do it too.
You know, one cop in a small town, it's mostly PR work. You develop a rapport with people, and they all look out for you, and you look out for each other. I mean, I was talking to one of the cops there that's stationed at the airport where I'm at right now, and the other people outside of law enforcement, they were asking me, Al, you seem too much of a nice guy to ever be a cop. I said, well, the good thing for me is I was a cop in my hometown, and I ended up patrolling the area or the sector in my city that I grew up in. So the people that were causing the ruckus there, I grew up with them. So I was able to relate to them, and I'll say, hey, man, don't give me a hard time. I had a rapport with them already. So as opposed to them sizing me up, they saw me fighting growing up. They saw me getting in fights. They were there, along with me. So they never gave me shit. They were like, I said, look, man, let me know what's going on, man. I'll work with you. So it was real easy for me when I was a cop.
Actually,
When
that's
I,
how.
when I was doing stuff around the sector I work, when I went outside of my sector, oh, that was bad because no one knew me there, and they all size you up. When they size you up, the first thing is you walk into a house, they look at you from toe to head, and they can say, "I can take this dude. I can take this dude." And there you go again. You have to prove yourself to everybody. You know what I mean? So for me, I didn't have to go through that when I was patrolling the area where I grew up at. But that goes out the door when you're somewhere else, you know, outside of your element. So a lot of that is, rapport, man. You have to have verbal judo. You have to be able to talk to people and talk in a nice way. And if you talk to them respectable, they're going to give you respect back, even if they're pieces of shit. You know what I mean?
5 times out of 10.
But you know, it's like anything, dude. You know, even if a small town is gonna have their bad people, man, and you know, cops go through a lot of stuff, man. I always tell myself, I always told my kids, I don't want you to be cops. I don't want you to be cops.
Hey, think about it like this: 7 more months.
Yeah, no, where I'm at, it's nothing like the way I was when I was a cop. You see, I went from being a cop to border patrol, from border patrol to being customs. I got it easy now, man. I don't have a boss that sees me. I walk in, I unlock the door. They have to buzz if they want to come in the building I'm at. It's like my own little apartment. I just do perimeter checks. I walk on. No one ever calls me. Just my friends call me up. You okay? Oh yeah, I'm okay. Don't call me again. And that's it, man. They don't check up on me. It's a lot of people say, man, how do you keep yourself busy at? I said, I have a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So that's why you see me putting out shorts or whatever, working on my lives, or I've never been able to uh, you know, grind as much on YouTube as I have these past 2 years. And that's the reason why I grew. I was able to reach out to companies and work with them, do these giveaways. Now I have a surplus of things to give away. You know, that's crazy.
Well, I tell I was going to be about 6.5 months out from retirement, and then here's going to come the ruckus.
You're probably right about that, man.
It's going to be
I want to sell hot dogs. I want to sell hot dogs in my backyard and just drink. And anybody that shows up, I was like, "How do you want your dog?" You know what I mean? What you want a Mexican hot dog? I'll wrap it in bacon and put pico de gallo on it. And what you know, you want you know, you want a Chicago dog? Shit, I'll do it all, man. You know.
Okay, Lep. Get your glizzy on, Lep.
Yeah. I know I missed a lot. I had to answer a call. No problem. Okay, don't. Yeah, my reviews are. Don't say that out too loud. Come back, correctional. Oh, that's awesome. Lying Chicago dogs with no ketchup. Exactly. No, there's no Chicago dog with ketchup. And I got.
Al, I don't see you retiring. See, like I said, it's going to be 6.5 months left, and something's going to happen. Next thing you know, you're going to be a jailer keeping the aliens inside the jail.
Yeah, don't say that, man. Don't say that.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I love the Mexican hot dogs. I was working out at Camp Pendleton in California, and me and my boss went down to Tijuana. There's a whole crew of us, but me and my boss ended up being out in the street, found a guy had a little hibachi, was selling hot dogs on the street. I ate like 3 of them. He ate 1. And for the next 3 days, we go into work, we call him, and he'd be like, I can't go in today. Well, I'll call you back.
You know you're doing yourself wrong when you're eating all that shit, dude. You're eating the tacos and the Mexican hot dogs. You know you're gonna pay for it later, but you don't give a shit when you're drinking, man.
I had a still stomach, man. That stuff never bothered me, but it took him down for 3 days.
Yeah, man. Munchie Mafia, I so much want to do Seattle dogs in my hot dog cart. I so much want to do, and I have my own. I think I did a South Texas dog where I did some sweet chili peppers, the green, yellow, and I'm sorry, the red, yellow, and orange ones. You cut them long ways and then put them with sweet onion, and you grill that, and then you grill some thick chunks of chorizo, with some diced potatoes, peeled potatoes, and then you put them on a dog all on top, man. It's the best, man. I love that dog. That's the dog I made. I have a short on that. But the Seattle dog, so the Seattle dogs, it's a bagel bun with a hot dog that's I want to say it's griddled, fried, and then and then it has there's some cream cheese spread on the bagel, the dog, bacon bits on top, and then what else, Munchy Mafia? I know I'm missing something. Is there something else on that Seattle dog? So basically, the grunge scene, this guy that had a bagel shop ended up selling hot dogs that way. And so people would come finish seeing Soundgarden and Nirvana, and they come and get these Seattle dogs. So I don't know if you've seen that, Mark, where there's a story on that.
No, I
But
don't
yeah,
think so.
yeah, but they look fantastic. Munchie, fill me in on what I missed there. I know there were some ingredients I might have missed. There you go. Caramelized onions.
Ooh, cream
Caramelized
cheese.
onions, right? Bacon, cream cheese, and jalapeno. There you go. Oh, yeah.
That sounds good.
So for me, my retirement is grilling, 2, judo, jitsu, and 3, zero scale, Lionel model railroading. Wow. Excellent, man. You're keeping yourself busy. So Munchie Mop is saying I prefer to add a little beer cheese to my cream cheese. Cool. Man, do you have a video on that, Munchie Mafia? I'd love to see that. And I'm getting myself hungry already. We'll see you there, Dave.
Moose has the right idea. Here, let me see if I can post this link to that video.
Can somebody check on that last? No, but I don't. But I can definitely do one. Man, that would be so cool. Oh, you've even made bagel buns from scratch. Wow. Man, that's something I suck on, Mark. Are you familiar with baking bread?
No, and I tell you what, people that do videos that include all that, I'm very impressed with. I mean, you can love them or hate them, but Chud's Barbecue, when he goes through to do like a hamburger or a hot dog or he does everything, all the different breads, and it's just kind of impressive to see it all done at once. And no, I'm not that guy yet.
So I think that's true craft barbecue, where you do everything from scratch.
Yeah.
But is it true backyard barbecue? I don't think so. People are not going to go through all that process. You know what I mean?
I do want to try making tortillas though.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a little bit more easier. There's stuff that you can buy that's shortcuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need a press, but yeah. Pastry chef, dude, that takes some time. You talk about the different types of chefs. From my understanding, being a pastry chef is like the toughest one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they say pastry chef can be rough. Like if you go through culinary school, because that's the first thing you learn. They say it can be really rough.
Scratch made ramen. Oh. Tim, make up the guest bedroom. I'm coming over.
Correction, I'll make a coconut rum barbecue sauce that's to die for. Damn it.
I make good Carolina style, man, with ketchup, mustard, cider vinegar, garlic powder, onion powder. Throw it all in.
Give me a good you guys and you guys on the panel and you guys in the chat. Give me a good pork butt injection liquid.
I like apple cider.
You don't want it to be
Yeah.
totally the same of what you're going to put on the outside. But what should I inject a pork butt with?
I personally like Carolina style, so I'll go with apple cider vinegar, some apple juice, hot sauce.
Yep.
You ever seen Trappy's pepper sauce? Got the little pepper.
Yeah.
And I'll dump some of that into it, or like open the bottle, but not let the peppers go in. And I'll throw a little cayenne in there and just inject it with that. And then when it's time, you make the vinegar sauce too. I mean, I don't over inject it for Carolina style, but I do inject the hell out of it. And then I'll make another vinegar based sauce, and I like to chop it or pull it, chop it. Then I'll make another vinegar sauce to like slap on it, or a red vinegar sauce to go on a sandwich or something.
Yeah, I'd say mine's the same way. Like for my pork steaks, I'll put together a mop sauce, and like you said, it's apple cider vinegar, maybe white vinegar, and then you can get creative. You could just throw all different whatever you want at the time. Garlic powder, onion powder, fruit. I'll throw like lemon or oranges in there, and then just heat it up, let it cook down a bit, and it makes a good injection or it makes a good mop sauce. Either one.
Yeah.
I don't usually inject my pork butts though. I tend to cook them more like Memphis style. So
it depends. Now, if I'm doing competitions, I will inject them.
Yeah.
See, so that's something I want to try there, Buzz. I mean, I've always done, doing pork butts in the backyard. You really don't need to inject them. You know what I mean? Because they're so moist as hell. But I mean, I'd like to try it.
And I mean, when it comes to competitions, because I've done quite a few, and Ken will tell you, freaking, you're going for one bite, dude. You're making a plate. You're trying to make it look pretty. You're going to give it to the judges. They get one fucking bite. You know what I'm saying? That's all they're taking. But, I mean, it can be like competition barbecue to like the normal person can be overwhelming as far as the flavor. But you can also take that style and the backyard style and meet it in medium, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, just like he was saying, friggin' I love Carolina style. That's what I grew up on. So I'm like straight vinegar based.
I get you.
You know what I mean? Like where you are in the valley, y'all like pork, you like salt. Most of what y'all do most everybody does in Texas, salt and pepper. Boom. Little rub. Let's roll with it. Now, on the East Coast, or like as far as Memphis goes, there's all kinds of sweetness and this and that. And on the East Coast, like Carolina, it's fucking straight vinegar, bro. I mean, I don't know how you feel about vinegar.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it has its place. I was reading Dez's comment. I want my son to learn how to make empanadas. Man, empanadas, the beef empanadas are, man, so great, man, especially when it's shredded beef, slow cooked. I know there's a place in New York that does empanadas that's very famous. I want to go sometime and visit that. Lunching Mafia, yeah, I prefer culinary. The inmates look at me funny when I tell them the weather conditions before they start baking and tell them don't use a timer. Okay. This one is coconut and banana ketchup. Wow, I've never heard of that. Man, that made no sense. I can no longer be in the kitchen, is what I meant. Apple juice and Frank hot sauce with apple cider vinegar. That's a good
Yeah,
combination.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
And another one I did, like I made some ribs. I told you I found that grill, and when I did them ribs for Super Bowl, I did something I never really did before, and I really didn't have the spritz bottle, so I used a water bottle, put holes in the top. But I did my when I did my spritz with the vinegar, I put apple cider vinegar, red vinegar, a little balsamic vinegar, and then I threw red pepper flakes in it,
Oh.
and they came out great, man.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try a pork butt on the new smoker and see how it does. I feel like sometimes you get away. It's that new smoker's so efficient, you can get away with closing the door and running dirty for a while. You know what I mean? It's so efficient, you can get away with it, man.
I will not put a piece of meat as long as there's dirty smoke. I will not put a piece of meat on it.
Yeah.
That's just me. I mean, when it starts clearing out, I might think about throwing some manure as far as an offset. But
Oh, well, what I'm talking about is when you put a new split in. I mean, you saw the bark on that brisket I did.
yeah.
Um, I mean, all day I was leaving the door open and I was running the stack fully open all day, and I got fucking drunk. And at the end, uh, I was on live and I said, "Man, I gotta go check the brisket."
Hold on. We don't do that while we're cooking, man. We never get drunk while we're cooking. Never.
Hey, Des,
Yeah,
look over there, Des. Look over there. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah,
Barre
I feel
Barbecue.
like
Oh, go ahead.
it was so clean, man. The smoke was so clean. I felt like, man, I could have choked the fire a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, once you get, I mean, your pit's got to be burnt in right too. And I mean, in my experience, as far as an offset, but as long as you keep your wood dry, you know what I mean? Even when you add splits, it shouldn't burn dirty at all. It should still come out cool blue smoke.
Yeah, no, it was running beautiful, dude. It's so easy to run that pit, man. It's unbelievable, dude. It's easier than the G2, and the G2 is easy, man.
Okay, now you got me. You got the God dang it. What's it called? Now I'm half drunk. I can't think of nothing.
So the old country G2 has an insulated firebox. It's 20 inches in diameter, but the cooking chamber is not insulated. The new G3 will be released in about 3 or 4 weeks, and it's fully insulated all the way through, 24 inches in diameter. Cooking chamber is 24 by 48. Inch of insulated mineral wool on the cooking chamber, 2 inches on the firebox. It's efficient as fuck. You know. So it's so efficient. It's almost like an oven. You know what I mean? You can choke the fire like a Kamado, but it's not going to give you like the Kamado. I don't know if anybody has a Kamado, but you know when you pull meat from a Kamado, you know it was cooked on a Kamado because it tastes like choked, smoldering meat. The taste on the meat, it's very the smoke on it's real pungent because you cook by suffocating your meat, you know, and by suffocating your smoke. I don't know if I'm making sense. Do you know what I'm getting to there, Mark?
Yeah, yeah.
When you shut a porcelain grill down, man, the fucking smoke is like, because it all comes up around the lid and down, and just like a
Yeah,
kettle.
but if you open it all the way, it's gonna burn hot. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah. So you can't, you don't want to
Yeah.
burn it, so you shut it down. But then when you do that, everything goes poof, and it goes up from the top down. It's like with a big green egg, any porcelain,
Yeah.
and
You could tell a meat that's been cooked in a Kamado grill. It has this certain smoke smell. You know what I mean? It's the kind like if I bring that to lunch at work, all of work is gonna know that I cooked it on a Kamado. You know what I mean?
unless they don't know about shit about grilling.
Yeah.
That's why I believe in Weber kettles. All the way, you can do everything on them. That's why my dog's name is Weber.
I told my wife I wasn't going to buy any more grills or anything, because especially after the Smoke King. But I think I need a Weber.
You know, you don't own a Weber there?
No,
Mark?
I haven't owned one for years. I have in the past.
I've
but yeah,
never owned a Weber kettle. I've never owned one.
really.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you're gonna buy one, depending on who you cook for, I mean, get you a 22 or whatever, but like a deluxe or whatever. But if you're gonna actually get one and you like to cook like we do, get a 26-inch Weber kettle.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
It's the fucking. I got a 26, and it's the best fucking. I mean, I've got 1, 2. Al, you know what I've got. I got a 26. I got like 6 22s. I got a Performer. I got a Smoky Joe. I got a W. The Weber Smoky Mountain. Like, but yeah, if you're gonna get one, man, get the 26. Even if you just plan on fucking smoking one slab of ribs, just amp up the fucking.
And I never do that. If I'm going to cook one piece of meat, I'm going to cook 5. You know, it's,
I see. But I'm just saying, man, if you're gonna get one, you don't have a Weber kettle, the 26 is the way to go. Depending on how many people you cook for.
Guys,
yes, I'm impressed.
5 weeks of
Congratulations.
no smoking. 5 weeks of no smoking, and I have a craving and having dreams. Could it be Mark and, and Buzz going off on tonight?
I ain't smoked on here live once. I just rolled. There's a damn look. I gotta walk everywhere I go. So every time I go get a goddamn 6-pack of beer or anything now, I gotta walk. And I'm not used to that shit. And there's a damn house down here. I gotta walk like 5 blocks because they closed this little store down for a couple of weeks because they moved around the corner instead of walking 2 blocks. I gotta walk 5. All right, 5 blocks. Enough said about that. I walk past this fucking house, and every time I do, they got one of them damn Amazon fucking door, the little cameras.
Yeah, the Ring.
I walk past that motherfucker. He goes, I can't even whistle. He goes, woohoo! That motherfucker scares the shit out of me every time I walk past that motherfucker. I walk past that bitch like, woohoo! That motherfucker. Walking back. Got my little happy bag, happy sack. I'm going home. Woohoo! Motherfucker. Shit pisses me off.
It does get easier, Diz. I quit for 3 years, and after about 90 days, I was doing better. Wow.
I quit one time.
I quit every day.
Till I wake up the next morning.
You guys are bad, man. You're not helping Des a bit, man. Let me go get a beer. I'm gonna quit drinking beer after this one. I'll be right back.
No, you're not.
Okay, Des, you got me on that one. I've only been smoking like 30, I think.
He gonna quit drinking beer after this one.
Uh-huh.
He didn't say for the night.
No.
Yeah, man, I feel you, dude. I quit every night too. Every night. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I need one of them motherfuckers. Hey, where's the coffee?
Yep.
And I tell you what, if you're like me, get yourself a perfect cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. Just one little mug of coffee. I go through 3 cigarettes.
Oh shit, I'm still a 2-pack, sometimes 2.5, 3 packs a day. Because I work on this computer all day. I sit in this chair from 7 in the morning till 6 at night, and I chain smoke. I smoke in the house. It's my office, so I smoke in it.
Okay, well, tell me this: how many of them do you just let waste in that damn ashtray?
None, because my ashtray
Really?
is a planter's, and I can't rest it in there, so I have to hang on to it in my hand.
Oh my goodness!
But I know what you mean. My father quit that way because he had lit a smoke. He put it in the ashtray. No, he had smoked it. He went over, he put it out, and he immediately opened his pack to light another one. And he stopped himself and said, "What the hell am I doing? I don't want this." And he put them down, and that was it. That man had the willpower of, you know.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
I don't either.
When I was in Arkansas, dude, I'd get up, go to my computer desk, turn on my computer. I'd get on YouTube, this and that. And Al knows, and then I'd just start drinking and late in the afternoon. And I'd have 2 or 3 packs of cigarettes there, man. But I would take like 2 or 3 puffs off each one. I'd look over, I had a whole damn ashtray full of whole cigarettes. So I'd start throwing them some bitches in a bag. Right.
This crap that the federal government put in them, they got little out. You don't smoke, so you may not know this, but so you take a full cigarette. There are 2, I don't know what you call them, inhibitors. One right here, and another one right here. That if you don't smoke it, it puts the fire out.
Yeah.
You don't burn down the house, which is ridiculous, and it wastes more cigarettes.
Because people were burning themselves up at night, falling asleep.
Yeah, well, what's it called? Darwin's Law? Sorry.
Bro, I think you and I get along really good.
Al, if you're going to do a pork butt, Sabare BBQ just put out a video yesterday, on how to do a pork butt. Don't watch that one. Don't.
I was saying, okay, let me mark this down.
No. I mean, he took chicharrones and chopped them up and put them into a sandwich. Where, I mean, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. You know, but yeah, there were a lot of things that he did were kind of wrong.
No, I mean, I've done a pork picnic and I've done a pork butt before, but I just want to do it on the new off. And then I want to inject it. I've never injected a pork butt before, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know how thick these needles are, but if they're thick enough, I'll use some rub in my injection liquid. I don't know. We'll see.
About half the time I don't wrap mine either. I let them go to about 200, 203 unwrapped and then pull them, because you get that you get that extra bark on there, that crunchy bit. So when you actually pull it, you've got that as part of the sandwich.
part of the
Yeah.
So I did that with the let's see here. I did that with my brisket. Okay, so this is probably not that. Let me see if I can. So this is when I was chopping it up.
Yeah.
You can see bits of
yeah.
long strands of bark there. You see that?
Uh-huh.
And so at the end, when I did do the, because I did some of it chopped beef. I just love chopped beef sandwiches. So if you look at it there, you can see some of the bark on that sandwich.
That's how I like my pulled pork. They look just like that. Yeah.
See that? And so you can see some of the marinated onions that I made there with parsley and
Shit.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully, uh, I'll be given the green light, and then I'll release that video.
Cool.
But yeah, the chopped beef there on that did have strands of bark, and you would eat it, and it had that crunchiness of that brisket. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotta admit, man, over the past 3 months, that chud box has turned into my go-to.
Oh man,
It's
that looks
so
like
easy.
cooker, yeah.
Oh.
I used to do ribs on the offset, but now, man, direct heat in that chud box.
Yeah, no matter.
Man, Buzz's shirt matches his beer. Got the black can with the blue outlining. So does his shirt with a little bit of white. And he dresses for his beer occasions.
Who
Look at
does?
that!
He
Look at
does.
Who does?
You can't see the beer for your shirt.
What are you talking about?
that! Show that fucking Buzz. That fucking look at that.
It's beer camouflage.
For magic.
Look at that, dude. Is that your natural ice shirt?
Yes, sir. I told you I got my court clothes on today. Got my
Oh,
cat.
shit.
Got my cat. Got to drink a natural ice before you go to court, especially if you're in there for something alcohol related.
You look like you work for Microsoft.
Oh,
Every Microsoft employee I've ever seen was wearing khakis and a blue shirt. Every damn one of them.
DC.
Yep.
Oh hell.
Well, now that you ain't got that little what's his name, the previous owner.
Oh, little fucking.
Oh shit! Look at what Simon's saying there, Buzz.
Oh, where's he at? Oh, the what? I can't.
It's his Dallas Cowboys appreciation shirt.
Oh, there's none of that.
Oh.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys ain't gonna be appreciated for many years. Especially now with Philly and Washington running everything for the next like 5-10 years. You
The
best
Moose
get
says the
somebody-
chub box looks awesome. Yes, it does, the Moose. Yes, it does.
Did you guys catch that Canada hockey game? U.S. Canada hockey game?
Mm-mm.
So the U.S. team went to Canada. It was like a 4-team tournament.
Is that the one that was a fight, like seven fights in the first?
The Canadians booed the national anthem of the United States. There were 3 fights immediately.
Yeah.
And then the U.S. beat them like 3-1.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't see the game, but I seen the highlights about the fights. They said like a bunch of fights within the first fucking few minutes. I'm taking this off now. Thanks, guys.
sorry.
I'm taking this off. Y'all can kiss my ass. Go gangster. It's time to go gangster. with my titties. I'll go get another shirt though. Hey man, I had to look nice picking my granddaughter up from school, okay? I didn't want to look like a hoodlum.
See what you did there, Simon? Yeah, man. I think pork butt's gonna be my next cook on that smoker. But man, I've shot 3 other videos and I still haven't edited, Mark. And sometimes I'm sure you can relate, man. Editing is just
Oh yeah.
it's just what puts us behind on everything.
I had to get dressed for my boy Simon.
There you go.
I had to get dressed for my boy Simon, man. Hey, he was supposed to get a damn tattoo this year.
Uh-oh.
He said,
Show us your tat.
yeah, you're supposed to be getting one too this year because we won. Yep, I'm an Oklahoma State fan now. Go Cowboys.
Wow.
Yep, I didn't even lose the damn bet. But I felt bad. And then he ate raw shrimp. And then I ate raw shrimp. It was a big to-do back and forth last year. But, oh well, I'm an Oklahoma State fan. So I ended up with Go Cowboys. Go Oklahoma State. Yo.
Yeah, I couldn't give Dan Snyder any of my money.
No, but man,
I think in 25 years I went to 2 games and I was invited to both of them.
I think I only went to 1 game under him. No, I went to a couple. But the last one I remember is when Sean Taylor died. And I went for the 11-man thing, the 1 man out tribute. Actually, that's the jersey I should have been on, was my Sean Taylor jersey, but it's for you, Simon.
Correctional's giving us an update. Al, my neighbor has been indoors. She's waiting for spring to start roaming through the neighborhood. Correctional has a neighbor that offers her services for comfort. And he's been keeping an eye on her for us. Shrimp was tasty.
Wait. Say it. Wait. She offers her comfort services, right? That's what you said? You're just going to lay that out there and just...
Hold on. Where is this place at?
Yeah, exactly. I need directions. I need Latin long.
There you go, Correctional.
Tell
us a little bit more.
I need monetary, explicitary, freaking. How much is it?
Photos would be good to start, but.
Correctional, if you ever get a chance, send us one of those.
Pics or it never happened, right?
We keep it on the down low, baby. Come on now. Oh, that's horrible, man. Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry, baby Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, man.
I tell you what.
Last one, guys. I'm halfway done, but it's been fun, man. I think that I got all the names down for next week.
How many more you got in the refrigerator?
Oh, I went out and fully stocked.
Okay, then
I got a case.
All right, very good. Just make another PP run.
Nah, man, I gotta work tomorrow. I don't want to be. You know what, man? I could be super hungover at work, and it doesn't matter because nobody's there to check on me. But
Yep, and then your buddies just be like, just checking on you, Al.
But now we are impressed. You're doing much better tonight than you did on your 10K stream, where you got up every 15 minutes.
that's because I waited this time. I waited this time to open up my first one before going live. And on my 10K, I was just so happy I was at 10K. I was
That was the day you cooked the brisket too, wasn't it?
yeah.
Oh yeah, so you started early.
No.
Yeah.
That was the weekend after.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So on my 10K, I was downing them even before the show started. I was downing them already. So I was already opening up the dam. You know what I mean?
Yo, Al, you need to reach out to like what's that damn company, HAEIA or whatever, to make some little refrigerators.
Oh yeah, that would be great to have
Yeah,
one.
you need to reach out to them, and you know what? Don't give it to nobody. Keep it for yourself, right there under your damn desk.
Oh yeah, there's enough right here. There's enough room here, man. That would be great, man.
I keep on bringing up everybody fucking kick in, and I ain't paying for the motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Oh, I love you, brother.
I have made a decision. I am going to come down and see you one of these days, Al, and I'm going to bring you a load of post oak.
Oh, that would be awesome, dude. I love to use, okay, so my three woods of choice, of course, and you've seen me in my videos, I do mesquite as a wood base, whether it be lump charcoal, and sometimes I'll do mesquite splits as my coal base, and then I'll do post oak on top. But I also like mixing, I'm sorry, not mixing, but if I don't do post oak on top, and sometimes I'll do pecan wood. I love pecan
Yeah.
wood. I don't know how you feel about pecan, but it has that sweet, nutty smell, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude.
I don't use it on beef much, but on pork, yeah, it's either all pecan or mixed with pecan and cherry on ribs is outstanding.
Yeah, I don't get. I mean, if I'm gonna do cherry,
That's hard to find.
yeah, it's hard to come by, so I buy the box from GWP. It was nice because GWP sent me some boxes of their wood when I did that one wood comparison with them and B&B.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but
I've got 4, I don't know, 25, 30 foot pecans trees in my yard.
oh,
So
really?
when the limbs fall out just constantly. So I've always got some pecan to use.
Yeah, and there's always pecan trees are always dropping limbs.
Yeah.
And the best
Not
part,
like big ones, like this is a limb.
yeah. Do you pick up your pecans and sell them, or let people come in?
No, I've got an issue. We've been here. Well, this will be our 5th year, and none of the trees have actually really fruited well.
No, none of them produce.
Yeah. I mean, we get a few on the ground, but and they're not that good. So I need to get an arborist to come out and take a look at them.
Yeah, because down in Arkansas, bro, there's like a lot of, I mean, the pecan groves, I mean, people, and a lot of the old guys that actually started the groves, they're gone now. And their kids really don't care, but they don't want nobody in there because these people got these things like these little wire wheels, and they just run through with them, and they pick up all these pecans, and then they shake them out in these buckets and fill their pickup trucks with them, and then they go to a place where they haul them out, and they make fucking shit tons of money on that, man.
Yeah.
I mean shit tons, because you go to the store and see what a bag of pecans is going to cost you for like a 12-ounce bag or a 10-ounce bag. It's like fucking $12, $13.
Yep.
Look at the picture Munchie Mafia sent. Look at that. Look at
Ooh.
that play.
Okay, I see.
Mm.
Is that ramen noodles? And that's not the kangaroo, is it?
No, that looks damn. That's musties right there.
That was good.
Yeah. Let us know what that plate is there, Munchie. That looks friggin' fantastic with the green onions cut that way.
Freaking I've been making a lot of damn like stir fries and shit. That's all I really got to do here right now.
And I'm so hungry. I think I'm gonna tell my wife tomorrow. Let's get Panda Express or something, man. That got me.
Go Panda Express.
Well, that's the only thing we got here.
You don't have no like. Well, no, you're not in DC, so you got Chinese carryouts like every other mile. That's something else, man.
Char siu pork. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, I tell you what. Your name's Paul, right?
Mark.
Huh?
Mark down here, Lombo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I got some char siu ribs I did, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
hot and fast on my shit. Go check them out, man. Nice and fucking red.
I will.
They were the party ribs, but it's char siu ribs. Them motherfuckers came out great. I seen all your
That's
shit.
within the past couple months, wasn't it?
No, it's been
Oh,
probably
maybe I'm mixing it with somebody else.
back in the summer.
Okay.
I watched your stuff, man. Freaking that Chud box.
I got to get better at mine.
Hey, I wanted to do a
What's that link you sent, Mark?
That's that video I was talking
Hey.
about, the time lapse of the Milky Way.
The what now?
The time lapse of the Milky Way.
Oh, and that's yours?
Yeah.
Let me check it out real quick. I just posted it on the
Oh,
regular.
you didn't need to. I was just saying if you take a look.
Mark.
Oh, yeah.
It's only like 14 seconds.
Let me give it a.
Mark, you might want to try something that Joe did, man, when he got his Chud box. Freaking, he bought these fucking 3-inch thick pork steaks.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did pork steaks on it in the beginning. They weren't 3 inches. They were probably maybe 2 inch, I think is what I cut.
I don't know, but he did these 3-inch pork steaks, man.
Yeah.
And just let them drippings go. And you know Joe, don't you?
Remind me.
Smoking Joe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He did these 3-inch pork steaks on his, and I was like, oh my God. And they looked fucking phenomenal, man. And I'm going to tell you something. If he'd have put like a teriyaki base to them and sauced them with the mop, because he did a mop sauce, but if he'd have put like an Asian mop to it, oh my goodness, that would have been fucking banging.
Yeah.
Mark, what's the total time on the time lapse?
It's about 14 seconds.
Yeah, but how many?
Oh,
hours?
it was about, I want to say 4 or 5 hours worth of shots every 5 seconds.
That looks phenomenal, dude.
I just set the camera up and let it run, and I hop in the tent and go to sleep.
Man, that looks phenomenal.
Where that was taken was we were probably 50 miles from any other person where we camped that night.
How's the weather out there when you're doing that?
That where I was at right there was at about 3,500 feet. So Death Valley is known to be hot, but when you start driving around, you go up in the mountains and it's colder up there. So even in the summer, you can reach, freezing depending on how high up you want to go.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, you got to be prepared for all temperaments out there. But yeah, It's normally not that in the summer. It's not that bad.
Mm.
I mean, I got up the next morning, freaked my wife out by running around naked in the campsite because there was nobody near. What the hell?
That's funny, man. Yeah, Munchie Mafia. You guys take a look at that video, man. It's just unbelievable.
There's a lot better ones out there. That was one of the first ones I did. And the color's kind of off a little bit, but you can kind of see what. And, you know, you can kind of see it with your naked eye. You know, if you look, you know where the Milky Way is. You can kind of see it. But until you take a picture and process it, you never see all those colors.
Oh, I see. So you see it more when after you shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Wow.
I hate
Well,
having
guys,
devices.
I'm gonna call it the night, man. I'm getting ready to knock out, but man, you guys want to add anything before we go? Buzz, you got anything to say before we call it the night, man? You working on anything when you up there as far as content creation?
I told you I'd just been like walking the city, man. Was planning on doing like some graffiti videos from back when I used to do graffiti back in the day. I did one little short and I walked my ass off the other day. Other than that, I'm just gonna take pictures and until I get back home, if I get back there. I have to talk to you on another note about that.
Yeah, give me a call whenever, dude.
Yeah, probably call you there. So my birthday's Friday, so I'm about to
All right.
I'm about to put my Cash App up for my birthday celebration because I'm broke as shit. And don't nobody give a fuck about me. And it's my daughter's birthday. Actually, I'm not putting my Cash App up. But it's also my daughter's birthday Friday, too. We got the same birthday.
No, put it up on your community page.
Huh?
Put it up on your community page, and we'll pitch in so you can get some more natural ice.
I appreciate that. Where's my community page?
You don't have a community page on your channel?
I don't know what I got. I'm not an IT person, son. I'll let you run that kind of shit, you and Simon. But I figure out now, you and Simon is my go-to. I'm like Lance out this motherfucker. I'm old.
Okay.
I'll fix it. Mark, it was good talking to you again tonight, dude.
Okay, same here.
It is a small world, man. All the places.
Yeah, it is. I didn't realize how close you guys were to each other in some of the places you guys visited or have lived. Mark, anything to add before we call it the night?
Happy birthday, Buzz. Des, keep at it. I'm proud of you. I wish I could do 5 weeks not smoking, but good luck to you.
I tell you what.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Mark. Yeah, $15 will buy me a pack of cigarettes.
Well, I'll get you a Metro tow pass to go to Virginia and buy one for $10.
Oh shit, man! Hey, you know DC bus is free right now.
Really?
Yeah, they're not fucking bus. You hop on the train, you got to pay, but the bus is fucking free. Crazy.
Video wise, so something that I try to do, you know, we get these fundraisers for all these different things around here, and they're always doing auctions. I'm like, well, hell, I like to smoke, so I've been donating briskets. They've been getting $200 to $300, you know, with these auctions. That money goes straight to whatever the cause is, and I get to sit out and do a brisket. So I just sold one at another auction for the American Legion last week, so I'll be cooking that up next week. And then finally, Al, once again, thank you, man. This is
Oh,
going to help
that
cut
was
up that
sweet.
brisket and everything else I'm going to cook in the next 6 months or so or more.
Oh yeah, try it on ribs, man. It's a nice knife, dude. I love that knife.
I've got a doll strung, regular brisket knife. So
Oh.
I'm curious between the two. This looks like it's going to be good to trim a brisket. I never got the hang of it with the doll strung, but this one may be better.
We'll see, man.
We'll see.
Let us know, man. Let us know, and appreciate you opening that up here on the live, dude. That's hopefully
Sure
we
thing,
can
man.
get Sal to do the same on when he gets his in.
That
But
works.
yeah, man. Well, guys, look for my vibrator video on my other channel next tomorrow or the next day. And believe it or not, that will be coming soon giveaway. And if you guys win it, well,
Please let me give it to my brother. I want five settings for 5 ways of tomorrow how he can be a dick face. Be like, it's all for your asshole, nigga.
That reminds me, Moose was asking for some nude pics too. So Moose, I'll have those to you pretty soon.
Guys, appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. It's been fun. Guys in the chat, guys and gals in the chat, man. It's always fun having you guys along. Remember that if you sent me a pic tonight, you'll get double entries on the next giveaway. Yes, double entries if you send me a pic on that Tuesday. So we'll have something for sure next Tuesday. And as always, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you on the next one.
Later, Mark. Later, Al.
There's a place in my mind that I sometimes escape to. It's not too far from reality, but it's far enough. A place where the fire burns clean, the smoke is blue, and the meat on the smoker has a perfect mark. It's a place that's familiar to us all, where fire, man, and food are one. Are you ready? Let's go! Welcome to Al Lunacy's livestream number 68, Open Mic Night Barbecue Chat. Brought to you by Al Lunacy's Amazon storefront. Tonight is Open Mic Night. Promote your channel, product, or services. Send your pictures to be entered in tonight's giveaway to the following email. These were our last live stream's picture submissions.